somewhat enjoyable.
I started teaching 1846 to some of my friends on Friday. I don't know how well that's going to go.
Chromium? Never chromium.
So we have 600?
600.
Can I get a tray? Please?
Yeah.
I'll bid 600 on the B&O.
Is that a good... That sounds like... It's probably a bad
It's a
idea.
choice. It's a choice.
But...
Hey, what's up, y'all?
I don't know if you're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
To start with? Don't you have to...
No, it's... Yeah,
you can put whatever you want.
At least $5 more.
At least $5 more, right? If you're going to bid out of turn.
Oh, you know what to do. That's a better idea.
But other than that, you can do what you want.
And then I'll sell my 2 shares for $200.
Oh, shit.
And then there's this whole thing.
I should have read this all.
Yeah, I moved these up to the side so there can be a little more room. So we can fit on them and put them
what's
on our
up, y'all?
corners without...
I'm Edward Euler.
I'm Amanda Euler.
And we're the
I
hosts
know,
of the
it's
Heavy
so
Cardboard
crazy.
Why does this have a D on the back?
Because it's diesel.
Because they cheaped out on the cards.
Oh.
Because at no point are you going to have that in the game and the diesel in the game.
Right.
Because they go away.
Right, they go away.
What, the 5s? The 5s make them go away?
And then some of the 2s. The 2s have 5s and 6s and all that.
New subscriber.
Right.
You said the double D word.
They don't have any powers?
No, they do. They absolutely do.
That's just not on the
I mean, there's no way to know because it doesn't tell you.
No, that's not on the card.
Because at no point
Oh, that
are you
looks
seeing
like
This one
and
doesn't.
the
It
diesel.
does
Right.
just
Gives you
go away.
revenue. Right,
Yes,
I
gives
remember
you
that.
revenue. And then this one lets you build here, or
Yeah.
the company that owns it can put a track there. Am I right about that?
It probably blocks it for somebody else in the...
Right. This one is better because it lets you build in... No, the D&H. Yeah, D&H lets you build in Scranton. Put a token in Scranton and a tile.
What puts you in Scranton?
The D&H.
The D&H.
So, yeah, so the Champlain and St. Lawrence may lay a tile in the hex. This hex need not be connected to one of the rail stations and need not be connected to any track at all. It can perform in addition to the rail's normal tile placement. So
Yeah, so
just
it's
lay
a
second one.
free place right there.
In here, and this one is here.
And the D&H may lay a track tile in station in the DH's hex. The mountain costs $120 as usual, but the laying token is free.
All right,
It need
so
not
this
be
hex.
connected. It does not need to be connected at all. It does not count as your entirely.
I did that once. I was over here in the CNO and I put the token. I got the D&H.
You have to do
And
those.
I have a token here which gives you right access to New York.
You have to do those at the same time. You can't do the track one turn and the station later.
Yeah. Moscow and Hudson? What does that do?
The Mohawk.
Oh, you can trade it in
The
for
Mohawk and Hudson is
free
in
share.
exchange for 10% share of the NYC, provided he does not already own 60%. The exchange may be made during the player's turn of a stock round or between the turns of other players or railroads in either the stock or the operating rounds. So you can just be like, nope, I'm gonna get me a stock.
At any time?
Pretty much at any time.
Well, up until
During
they
the
Like not in the middle
during
of
the player's turn of a stock round or between the turns of other players or railroads
Right.
in either stock.
Yeah. You can't.
not
I can't
in
see.
the
Oh,
mix.
that's going to pay out big. I'm going to
Yeah,
cash in. There.
right.
But
You would have to
gotta
decide
wait
before.
Right. But I could go between.
Camden and Amboy receives
A PRR.
10% share of the PRR without further payment. It does not close the CA. The PRR railroad will not be running at this point, but the share may be retained or sold subject to ordinary rules of the game.
Oh, really?
And the B&O does the B&O thing.
The B&O thing is the B&O thing.
It immediately receives the president's certificate of the B&O without further payment and sets a par value. May not be sold. The B&O private may not be sold and does not change hands if the owner player loses the presidency of the B&O. When the B&O railroad purchases the first train, this company is closed down.
Hey,
I used mine.
are we
last
up?
time.
Are we up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You used yours last time. That was awesome.
Did you put the
No.
link in the Slack?
No, I didn't put the link anywhere. I didn't tell anybody about anything.
Well, Andy is chomping at the bit.
Well, if
Hey,
you
I
subscribe
got-
to my channel, you would know.
Well,
all
I
that.
am subscribed.
I don't know.
I think I got a notification.
Ooh, I like it when you get notifications.
Because I subscribed to. Yeah, it's right
Yes.
I didn't know.
You're one of my 80 faithful
there.
subscribers.
Oh, we're a little bit.
You get to mute your
Yeah, sorry. I'm not gonna have this on.
Okay.
I normally, and we're like, there's like a.
Hey,
There's a delay.
There it
there's a
is.
delay.
It exists.
All right, who needs a refresher?
We should probably just go through.
Well, we should introduce it for the stream.
Well,
Okay,
you
what-
didn't prepare for this.
Well, no,
What
I
should we
prepared to start about 45 minutes ago,
Yes.
and then nothing worked. So we're not going to teach 1830. We're just going to play 1830.
We should walk through the rules. Real
We
quick.
should walk through the rules real quick because we haven't played this in. Did we play it last year in February?
Yeah.
It was E4, right?
Yeah.
We should
Was
walk
that the
through
last time we did E4?
I think that's it.
No, because isn't this what me and Eldon and
There were 6 of us that
yeah,
played
this
the
was
game.
Eldon and I, and this is the game that Eldon and I played like half the game.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that was.
that's because you were back.
What was the first?
Well, because nobody bought share. You went up
Yeah,
here.
so I went here, and he was the
That's a
whatever.
classic
All
track.
right, so we should explain the rules to 1830.
So this is the Bankruptcy Club. And we're going to play 1830 for the first time in like 6 or 8 months, and nobody really remembers the rules apparently. So we're going to do a brief rundown for the 2 of us at the table who haven't been reading the rule book all day. And Jeremiah, because he forgot what the board looked like.
I totally forgot.
He walked in, he's like, what is
Does
this?
this have trains?
It was 1830. I don't remember this board at all.
Don't we draw on this?
Yeah, where's the dots? I want my crayons.
Don't redact.
I was gonna try that.
Yes,
Feeding
forget
this
this.
to the jungles.
Again, as usual, I want to play Iron Dragon.
If we all pass, we all go home.
No, we have to keep playing longer.
I did bring Pichu.
Alright, we can play Teach You. Okay, so the game starts with an auction to the privates, where on your turn you will buy the first one, or place a bid $5 higher than the face value of another one, or $5 higher than an existing bid. Minimum $5. It would be $7 higher if you wanted. Or you can pass. If you buy the first one, then it goes to the next one. If that has a single bid on it, that bid resolves. And then it will go down the line resolving single bids. If there are 2 bids, there is an auction in which one player will win it after the other players drop out. If it reaches a point where the leading one, the top one, I think they call it the top, or the first? I'm not sure. If the top one
You don't know.
doesn't have a bid on it, then we stop and play resumes, going to the player after the one that bought.
Correct.
Because resolving a bid is not an action, but buying one is. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That is.
I wasn't listening to that, but it doesn't matter. I do remember basically how this goes.
You
but
bought an original version of this game. You should know how to play it.
Yes, yeah. That's all we got.
All right.
And I actually didn't buy that. That was a Christmas present. 30 years ago.
It's April Fool's joke.
It was an April Fool's joke. The joke's on you. We got you this game you can't play.
But at some point we do an OR, right?
If
people
everybody
refuse to buy,
If
which
everybody passes
doesn't really
without
happen.
taking an action, right? I don't remember.
Okay,
This
keep
is if everybody passes.
But it doesn't matter. Are we going to do that?
No.
Are we,
No, it doesn't happen, but it could happen.
It could happen.
In high level play, the assumption is that this could be a thing that happens where
People
everybody
know what is really worth it, and
Right.
we barely know what anything is.
Right. If you pass, if everybody passes, and there's an OR where the owned privates pay, and then we do another one, and maybe the price drops, and at some point you just got to take it. Although maybe I'm getting that confused with
Yeah,
EU.
Just keep moving on.
Yeah.
No, just keep going. Just keep going, and we'll.
I was going to tell you where it was. In the
All
book.
right,
It's
who's got the
farther on.
priority deal? Let's go. Oh no, do we want to talk
No.
about what these do, or
So
play?
the Schuylkill Valley gives you $5.
That's it.
Oh, the whole point of buying these is that they give you some power, they block hexes, and then you can have a public company for which you are the director buy the private from yourself for between 50% and 200% of the face value. You may actually sell them between other players, but companies may never sell them. So that was a question that we had looked up. That actually came up once when you were asking, because you had 2 companies and you were trying to shuffle some money or something.
Right, I needed the right one to get
Right.
the DNH or something.
Right, but it ended up not being. Turns out you can't do that.
Yeah. Okay.
So, do you want to get Schwann's in there?
All right. Yeah.
Because we need a first player.
All right, so that's Schuylkill.
Schuylkill Valley, the Champlain St.
Awful
Lawrence
spot.
has an extra tile in Champlain and St. Lawrence. I'm sorry, in Birmingham? Burlington. It's really hard to read upside down. The Delaware and Hudson is what the teleport into Scranton.
Yep. You have to pay the $120.
You have to pay the
but
$120
you don't have
for
to pay
now.
for the token.
You have to start a paper company. The Mohawk and Hudson is here, and
The free share of that.
that's a free share of the
You
NYC.
swap it out.
Oh, you swap it out for a free share of the NYC.
Yeah.
Camden and Amboy comes with a free share of the PRR. And the B&O gets you the president's share of the B&O.
And then it closes as soon as
And
you
then
buy a
as soon as it owns a train, which is usually
right away
immediately.
because B&O has things to do.
Okay, go ahead.
No, what were you gonna say? I was looking to you because you looked like you had something going on.
No, I have
Yeah.
I'm letting you explain the game. Are we ready to play?
I'll just cover the private auctions.
Okay.
Did you have something to say about the privates?
So this one will drop in $5 till it gets to 0. Then whoever gets to 0 just buys it.
There you go.
If the same thing happens on any of these, and this one has been purchased, then everything pays out.
Okay.
So
Oh,
if
I
we
see.
get to here and we just pass around, whoever owns this
Gets
So
$5.
for being
We'll get
really
$5.
coy about it,
You want to be
and then
Super-
we can actually run.
We've never had it happen in
No.
1830, but we've had in other games where I'm like, I don't want.
We did do that in 1856.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted the garbage.
We got it.
right?
Well, we had some privates, and there was one left, and we kept.
Nobody
You
wanted
take it. And Shawn was like, "I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. I'm never taking it."
And
I'm like, "Fine. I'm gonna have to buy it, aren't I?" And
Yeah,
Shawn's like,
because
"Yes."
you're the
I'm
one
not
who's
gonna."
losing right now. I was getting more income.
Right.
Yeah,
He was
right.
more income than I did.
Yeah.
And he was.
So I can see that happening if it's to somebody's advantage to have it run. You can
Right.
and they get the choice to whether it's going to run.
Yeah, but you and everybody else put me in a position where I had to buy a thing that I didn't really want.
Yeah. It was great.
But that's how you play the game, right?
It was great.
Okay, so let's figure out who the priority deal is so we can do this.
Yeah.
This isn't Mexico.
It might as well be.
Yes. Always me. It's not always me. It is this time, though. 100% of this time it is
All
me.
right. So the
Why don't we just buy it?
game in general, it's full capitalization.
Is if when
But it's
60% of the company
60%.
of the company is sold, not 50%, which is what I thought. it was.
60% when the company's
Yes.
sold, and you
Full
have to,
cap.
and you can only own 60% of the company.
That is correct.
We'll go over the individual phase changes when those happen,
Right.
but they're pretty kind of normal.
And that they're actually listed
They
out
are
here.
kind of listed on here, where you start in yellows with the two
And
trains,
you can have 4 trains.
and there's one. Oh yeah, one. I don't know why
That's phase
it's
one.
on different sides, and I don't like that.
Yeah, that's dumb.
There's one operating round. You place yellow tiles. You have 2 trains. The train limit is 4. It's 3 trains, green tiles. You can now buy. Public companies can buy private companies.
right.
There are 2 operating rounds. The 4 trains, rest the 2 trains, removing them from the game immediately. The train limit is 3. 5 trains, you can play orange tiles. Brown.
Whatever.
Brorange. They close the privates without compensation. Train limit is 2. There are 3 operating rounds between stock rounds. The 6 trains, rust the 3s immediately, removing them from the game without compensation. Gray tiles are available.
We don't have any gray tiles. Not in. Not
Well,
not
it
in
says
straight up-
it says gray tiles are available.
that was actually a question.
No,
right?
there
there
are no gray tiles available. I believe
not,
this is
not in vanilla.
I believe that this matches the 1830 plus board.
Right.
Which there are gray tiles for 1830 plus. And again, they just decided to leave it on both sides because why not?
And as soon as you buy a 6,
The 3s rust and the diesels are available. Right?
and then as soon as you buy a diesel, the 4s
rust.
rust.
And diesels are $1,100, but you can trade in a 4, 5, or 6 for $800.
Right.
Yeah.
However, only the first 4, because once you trade in a 4 for a diesel, the other 4s are gone.
Correct.
Yeah, because
So-
they rust instantly. As
rust
rust
instantly.
happens.
Although ideally, you play the game right and you make your opponent buy a diesel out of pocket.
Yeah.
That's maximum winning right there.
Maximum.
Well, as long as that guy would have won otherwise, and you win, then.
Well, I mean,
Yes.
pushing
Otherwise-
somebody down is fine.
Yeah, right. That's fine. Okay. Two more things.
Yes.
Yellow, brown, orange on
Okay. Yellow, brown, and orange. This is a thing they stopped doing. So yellow shares do not count against your certificate limit, which is not printed on the board.
the total certificate limit.
Is it? Is it 16? Is this the right number?
Yes.
Okay.
Sounds like it.
So the certificate limit is 16. That includes privates. If a company's share value is in the yellow, that
Brown,
company.
yellow, brown, or orange.
Well, I was.
Yeah,
I'm doing them one. I'm doing them one color at a time. Okay. So they do not count against your limit. If it's in the orange, they don't count against your limit, and you can own more than 60% of the company. If it's in the brown, they don't count against the limit. You can own more than 60% of the company, and as a single buy action, you can buy any number from the bank pool.
There we go. So you can buy. But what about from the initial offering? Can you buy them?
That's from the
Brown.
bank pool.
Just from the bank.
Just
Just
from the bank pool.
Realistically,
But
there's gonna
presumably the only way it's going to get to the brown if people sell a bunch of
Yes.
them, right? So
Yeah, or you withhold it, but for some
withhold
whole
a
reason.
ton of times in there.
I mean, they start over here, so you're withholding like a whole bunch.
we haven't spent a lot of time playing in that area, and apparently that's
be, because we're.
That's advanced
effective.
strategy.
Yes.
It's like we say on the channel. This channel is not about high level play.
This is about
This is
trying
not
to
about-
remember. The second thing,
Yeah.
shares in the bank pool pay to the company.
Pay to the company. Shares in the
Shares in the-
IPO
right.
do not pay the company.
Right. Which is the exact opposite of the way the real world works. But
Yes.
it's important for the game.
Yes. Up until about 2000, that's how they were all were. But
Yeah.
shares in the IPO didn't pay anybody. Shares in the bank pool pay the company.
Selling shares.
Selling shares, you can sell shares.
Yes, and it causes.
It causes the stock value to go down.
Yes.
One step for every share sold. You may sell shares as a single batch. When you do so, you get the value of the current value for each share you sell, and then it goes down that many steps. So you sell 5 at 71, and I get 5 times 71. It goes down 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's fun.
You can't buy if you've sold that that stock round.
Yeah.
So the
Stock
order in 1830 is sell, buy, sell. So if you sell something, you cannot buy that company again for the remainder of the stock round.
Yeah, so several
Passes
times
around the table.
Right, you still are out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you can sell something to get the money to buy one thing
And
that
then
lets
tank
you
it.
sell a bunch of
Yes.
things.
Sell, buy,
or
sell.
sell that thing.
Let's sell that.
Yes.
Right.
Because there are par values in this game, any share bought from the IPO was bought at par value, even if the current market value is higher or lower.
Right.
This will lead to arbitrage later in the game.
Does that not happen in the other 18
It happens in some of them.
Yeah, right.
It happens in things with par values. 1856 comes to mind. That's when Andy started doing it.
Okay.
Shares. So stock value goes up.
If it is
It is
wholly owned by players,
If there are shares in the bank pool, does it go
it goes down one step at the end of the stock round.
If there's any here,
If there's any there, it will
goes
go down one
down or left.
down.
And when does it go left? If you don't pay
If you
dividends?
withhold dividends, it will go left.
Yes.
So down for sending the bank pool at the end of the stock round, left for paying a 0 dividend, not just withholding.
Right.
If you first round you operate, you pay 0 dividend. It goes left or back.
Yes.
If it is wholly owned by players at the end of the stock round, it goes up 1. If it pays dividends, it goes to the right. Pays a dividend greater than 0, it goes to the right.
And do we have halves?
No,
No halves, no
So
double
this
down.
is okay.
it's
No
you
double.
go
Yeah,
you
it
go one to the
basically
left
you-
or one to the right, and that's
you,
it.
you either pay dividends or you
No.
don't pay dividends. There's
Right,
no,
so-
none of this hinky stuff.
To never pay dividends.
When you
Always withhold.
I'm saving for diesels.
when 60% of a company is sold, it
In the
receives
first round.
10 times its par value into the company treasury from the bank. So
Yeah, full cap, right?
Full
yeah.
cap.
full cap, but 60%, not
60%
50%.
to float.
So money is not on sale. Shares don't drop in value if there's stuff in the bank pool at the end of the stock round. Can you go?
Siddharth. I've heard
You-
his name before.
Oh, okay. Well,
He knows what he's talking about.
all right. Well then.
He knows what we're
So
doing.
what we should do is we should just trust everything chat says, because we always trust everything chat says. They have never steered us wrong.
Well, right. These guys have been playing for 30 years.
Again,
We have not.
this is not high level play.
No, right. This is the opposite of high level play. Although we're not complete noobs anymore.
No, but
right?
we're not
We've been-
high level.
We've been playing for.
But this
18
is basically
months
like
or
a
something.
giant lessons learned video. This is how you should not
Don't-
play
yeah.
any particular strategy in any particular game. All right, Ian, are we ready to start?
I think so. I'm gonna let me check the.
I am not ready for this.
You had all week to not be ready for this.
Yeah, I was doing something else.
You were-
I was not being ready for work.
Oh, that's a bold option.
Yeah.
Okay. What game is that then when they drop in value?
Some of them-
There's so many of them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do a thing then, right?
Yes.
I lied. I'm getting on my phone. I'm gonna bid 165 on Camden and Amboy.
That seems pretty solid.
Can I see the rules?
Sure.
I spent all week reading them and trying to explain them to Carrie because she was the one I was testing the rules. I'm like, I'm going to explain these as fast as I can, as accurately as I can.
So to bid ahead, you actually have to put 5 more.
Yes. At least 5 more.
You're paying
But we're gonna bid 80 on Delaware House.
You only have to bid 75.
But you,
I thought it was.
Oh,
Oh,
70,
no, you're
yes.
right, sorry.
Yeah, it's 75.
Good call.
And
I
if
mean,
you're
you can
on
pay-
there at all, you
Okay.
get to do the
1849 and 1846 that happens, which we own both, and we've actually played 1849 recently. So, thank you. Tim,
Yeah.
the entire game hinges on this moment.
It really does, although there are other alternatives.
Going home?
But I mean, obviously, this sort of focuses because the main thing is it depends on how much money you have
Right.
to start with.
you should just buy this Spectral Valley.
I would, except then all the rest.
No,
of
it'll
would
stop
probably
here.
just go.
You'll buy this,
Oh,
and then,
right, but then Shawn buys that, and then
it goes to
I don't
here,
know
and
if
then it stops here.
It seems like you want to get some money out. All right, whatever. I'm not feeling very aggressive today. I was gonna. The question was which one of those two I was gonna do. I have not figured out how to run the B&O yet. Maybe I should. You have often done that in the past, so maybe I should. I'll think about it. There we go. At least that's not going to be for free.
Why does this look like trash?
It's your turn again. You can.
But the
fix
camera looks like
You
garbage.
can fix the trashness of it.
Which camera? The overhead?
Yeah.
That's
Who did that? You did that?
I did. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
My corner.
Look at the corners.
I did that for a reason, so that I could keep an eye on that. What's the Mohawk and Hudson? That's a teleport? No.
Yeah, that's
No.
the tele. No,
No.
that's just
That says
that's free share of this. Free share of the
of
NYC.
the NYC.
What the? And I'm outraged.
Not that outraged. Okay. Oh, it's getting better. It's getting worse.
What are you doing? What settings are you changing?
I don't know. I'm trying some stuff. Okay.
Yeah, good. Tweaking everything you can.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
Oh.
Jeremiah's already locked up on the pre.
I think that's fair.
On the pre-stock round.
By all means, feel free to be locked up for a bit. Because we do have to start. We're going to try that one.
I don't understand why it's running so poorly. Nothing has worked today. Nothing has worked today.
Crap on a cracker. Andy's asking for the link.
I sent it to Shawn. No, I didn't.
You should just subscribe to your YouTube channel because I got a notification on my phone. Alright, what am I trying to make? Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and buy the Squaker Value. Does that money need to go anywhere? We're
To the
not tracking
bank.
it or anything,
No.
so-
Nope. So I will then buy that one. And then you get that one.
Yep.
And then you guys do something here.
Now we got to fight for this. I don't know if I thought that through. Oh, whatever. So
Well, I have 120, and you have less than 120.
I had 150,
So you have to
so
increase by
125. We have to basically
Yes.
increase by 10 to
Yes.
keep going.
I'll do 130.
What am I going to have here? 3, 4 and change. 135.
Is that Tim?
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Alright.
I can turn that
I
off.
was just like-
if that's bugging me. Because it does bug me, I have...
Okay, well, I'm sorry. Did you raise it again? That was what I was hearing.
It's just Andy.
135.
Yeah, 135. This is, I'm just gonna...
Did you get that thing? I gotta get something.
Well, you're not getting that.
Because you're gonna make me pay.
It's gonna ruin you to get that.
It's gonna ruin. But the thing is, like, I'm kind of like, what if I ruin Tim here and then Jeremiah's getting that? I was like, what if I ruin Tim with that? But that's not.
No, yeah.
Oh, I was,
Well, you can either ruin me or ruin Shawn with your fighting.
What? But I can ruin Ian. Maybe I'll ruin Ian.
But see, if I let you have this,
Yeah.
then Shawn's going to get this one for cheap because
Well,
you're
if
not
I-
going to have the money to fight.
But if I let you have it, then you have two things.
Right, but which is worth about what that is together.
I'm upset about all of this.
Yeah, I got tired of thinking about it, so I just bought this thing.
Just
But
got-
then
I mean, that's how I play most of my games.
Okay.
I got tired of thinking about it, so I'm gonna start.
well, it's
thinking.
not like thinking longer is going to help me. So at some point, you just
There's
have
one of
to.
these things if you want, which has
Yeah.
the
this is-
payouts, the par values.
All right, I'll just let you have it.
So what does that mean? NYC. So I have to pay this, right?
You have to pay that.
And then you idiots get to figure out what you're going to do with the rest of this.
Where's my money? I don't have. Where did my money go? I should still have $600, right? Because I haven't bought anything yet.
Yes.
Well, no.
Oh, that's where it is. I'm like, I
Oh, yeah.
put some money somewhere. Where'd it go?
And if that's you.
Okay, wait. I need to know how much I'm. So I'm at one. I put 165.
Yeah, I'm at 170.
So I can go to 175. I'm really mad about this camera.
Are these things going to run before we start?
What's what thing's gonna run?
Before we do a stock
The
round. This is-
privates will pay
The privates will pay.
in the operating round.
Yes.
Wait, we go to a stock round first.
We do go to a stock round.
That's what I'm asking.
Oh, okay.
So the money, I'm not going to have this money for
Right.
that initial
Right.
stock
As
round.
you
Right.
asked it.
Yeah, I asked it wrong. I asked it
Ask a non-stupid
I asked it
question.
I asked it like a dumb person. That's fair. Damn it, Ian. You just let me have it.
You could have passed. You could have let me have it.
I really could have.
At some point, you are also to blame for your own decisions. It can't be. It
Yeah.
literally cannot be my fault every time you make a bad decision.
Yeah.
What'd you bid? 205.
I added 10 to whatever you did.
So that's 205.
No, you're at 5s. I'm at whatever.
Okay.
50, 150, 190, 200. You would
Okay.
go up.
I see. How's that?
200 to 205.
I don't actually know what I'm doing because I didn't come in. I didn't think about a strategy. I
You're
spent all
just
week
trying to figure out
just
the
trying to
rules
remember the
and
rules
set
all
it.
week. Yeah. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Every
Don't.
time
I
I
don't
started to think about a strategy, I just decided to stop thinking.
You don't think. Fees. Do it.
130, 60.
Oh, I'm gonna start the CPR. Where's this thing?
So either you start at 100 or you start at 67. That's what I remember from this initial.
I recall the general advice being always start as high as possible, with 100 being the best.
Well, right. Unless.
You know.
Wow.
I decided-
All right, and then
I get the B&O.
you get
Take your
the-
share of the PRR and the share of the.
These don't have a spot because there's only 6.
Yeah.
I looked for like a 7. No, I looked. No, I needed 6.
Right. And
Okay.
it's only a 5.
Yeah.
So Shawn, you do share the PRR, right?
Yeah.
And then you need the B&O president share,
Those
and
can be set out over there. Oh.
everything needs to be set out over there.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Yeah.
We'll get it.
Should we start
Yeah.
doing that?
You
I
should
forgot
start
that
doing
there was
that.
actually a place for them.
Yeah, half on the board, half off the board. You said you came in ready to be tired and angry, so here we go.
No, I was already tired.
Oh, already tired. I will take the B&O, the picky.
Oh.
Just keep
One
the
of them.
tiles-
So
keep
one
the
of them's
tiles
gonna go
in the
here.
back.
Right.
You choose.
Oh, so you immediately set the par.
He immediately sets the
Yeah.
par because that's how it works.
So we want to make sure to buy that Erie
Okay.
on the first round, right?
The Erie is a
Yeah.
strong. I don't know.
And this one's gonna go over there.
It's gonna go back in the bag.
No.
Oh,
One
yeah.
It's
of-
because there's this.
yeah.
Oh, one of them's gonna go over there. You're right. Yes, you
one
were
of them
right.
goes there. One of them
Yeah.
goes here.
That's not round. It doesn't
Gonna
fit.
start at 6:30.
Because I think
Okay.
Don't we have little? Yeah, we do. We at least.
Yeah, but nobody has one yet.
Well,
No, he doesn't have that
It's not
company.
floated.
Company
It's
hasn't
not
floated.
floated.
Yeah,
it's your
well,
turn.
you gave him the tokens.
but aren't we? No, we're
Well,
supposed to pass the priority deal to whoever
Yes,
bought the
that's
thing.
why I'm saying.
Oh,
it's
you bought it.
Yes.
Tim bought a thing, and then you bought.
I
it.
bought a
Yeah.
thing last.
No.
Well, that doesn't
No.
count.
That doesn't count.
No, that's
Oh,
resolving a place
okay.
to bid.
Right.
I wasn't.
He bid on it and it resolved.
I
Right.
wasn't watching
We
because
played
I
it
was
wrong-
looking at the
we
stream.
played it wrong other times that we've done it.
All right. I
I
don't
bought
think
it-
being priority deal matters a huge amount.
Okay.
Well, because now you get to.
Yeah, you have to make the first decision, which is not necessarily. What
Okay, I have $600, so I'm going to start the NNH.
Can I actually see those? I want to see how many tokens everything has. You're going to start what, the NNH?
The NNH.
Wow, that was kind of what I was going to do. So.
Well, things happened, Tim.
I know. I'm like, I'm fine with that.
Maybe I'll go bankrupt. It'll be awesome. Crap on a pair of pants.
See, that's one thing the CPR seems like it should be good at, because it has a bunch of tokens.
Yeah, but who cares?
Yeah, they're way out in the middle of
Who
nowhere.
cares? I have 200 Prussian million francs. So what?
It's your turn.
Yes. I'm gonna buy a share of the NNH.
Who?
Interesting.
Oh, that's a decent time for a birthday party. 11 a.m. It's supposed to like. It's 5:30.
So, it seems like people know what they're doing.
No.
Might,
No.
Never believe that for
That's-
a moment.
might like get it. No,
Okay.
I did not claim
Okay.
that was us.
Yeah, oh, okay.
I was actually claiming the opposite.
Oh, okay.
That people who know what they're doing might buy early trains rather than starting their own. But it
Right.
just seems dumb to
Yes.
me to try to start my own.
Then you should buy the B&O.
Well, see, you're here.
I am there.
I mean, that one's I like the NYC, but
But you get to share the NYC or something, right?
well, that's only if I give up trading this in, which I think the real value in it is
How much money did you end
the
up
money.
with?
I have
Before you
100.
spent that 100.
Oh, I didn't have enough to float it. So 150, 60, 70, 80, 92. I have $200.
Is that after buying a share of the NNH?
Yeah.
How much do you have right now?
So 1, 50, 60, 70, 80, $200.
So he had $300 at the end of the initial stock round.
Which was
But he wants to know for recording, not
Right.
not for anything else.
yeah, because I got that for 225 and that for 75.
Okay. Tim, what are you doing?
I don't know. I'm trying to let me think out loud. I'm trying to.
Yeah, I mean, thinking out loud is what you should do.
So the PPR and the BNO, those are very strong railroads. I mean, PPR eventually, the BNO right away. The NNH has been started.
Yeah. Well, no, I
No,
bought the
well,
first
it's-
one.
You've been bought it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying. It's someone's already starting it. So it seems I remember this as not being very good, and someone usually starts over there.
Let's
CNO.
all buy the B&O so he can't collect his income.
And then the NYC doesn't really have a lot to do unless it can connect here, but the NNH usually boards it to start.
I'm going this way. Forget this. I'm going
Yeah,
to I'm going to
gonna
Newark.
try to go down through Newark. So just because I can't think of what I'm supposed to do, let me start to see.
So you're going to do a totally different thing.
Well, this is the other thing that we typically start with.
Right.
But
But
you
you don't
sort
have
of run by yourself without getting anybody in your way for a while.
Or helping you.
Or helping you. That's the other problem with that.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, you could invest, sell.
how many tokens does CNO have?
2, 3.
3.
It's not that many.
Let me just try the CNO.
Okay.
I'll try it. And now the other question is, do I want to try to float it right away? If I do, I set it at 67.
I don't know what to do. I've never gotten a PRR before.
Yeah, that's I understood it.
How many-
Oftentimes you
how many
don't buy
tokens
the
does it
PRR.
go?
Someone else buys it.
Tim, how many
Because you don't have
tokens did you
enough
say it
money.
got?
The CNO?
Yeah.
It has 3 on this thing.
Oh, well. Okay. There's 2. Oh, because that one counts? I don't know. There's only 2 in the bag.
Hmm.
Somebody else has one.
Okay, well,
I don't like the bag.
I'm still trying to decide what to set the price to. I got 445.
We may have to just remember if we can't find it.
We'll do
Oh,
something.
yeah, we'll figure something out for sure. But just saying, I'm just super saying. I'm just super salad.
82.
No, he hadn't decided.
Oh, yeah, decided.
Yes. I just threw it at the board.
Okay, so let me tell you my process. Should I try to start it myself? Get it running? I could do it at 71, but that's it. Or I could set it at 100. It won't run.
If you're gonna set, if it's not gonna run, then you should instead buy shares in the other companies, because we could make them run, and then we'll make you money.
Right.
If you start a company that doesn't run, if you invest all of your money in something that doesn't run, you're gonna make $30.
All right. I'm going to set it to 71, but
Okay.
let me go on the record saying that I think that's wrong.
Oh, well then, wait. Let me try something new. If you think it's wrong, what if you don't do it? I know that it's maybe a bold strategy to not do a wrong thing.
Yeah. Because I'm not sure that it's wrong.
Okay.
I want to try to start it
Okay.
running, but
All right.
I don't know if that's what I should be focusing on.
Okay.
This first round. But
you
it's
spent-
a thing that I understand how to do.
All right. So you've spent $71.
Yes, I have spent 71.
What are you gonna do?
I'm sorry, I spent 142.
You spent 142. Okay. You spent 71, and then because the rules require you to, you spent an additional 71.
Right.
Now, what are you gonna do?
So I could end up starting the PRR 67.
Is that a
And
smart
then
move?
Run it to this round. See, I don't remember.
Yeah.
It won't-
It's just so hard.
I mean, it won't run. It never runs.
Well,
Unless someone buys
but
a
I
share.
start. No, I can get 6.
I mean, nobody ever gets.
Right.
Nobody ever makes money on that first round. That's
Nobody
what I'm
ever
saying.
makes money in the first round.
There's a lot of sunk costs into just starting a railroad out of thin air.
But if I don't start the first round, it doesn't run the second round.
That's also entirely accurate.
Interesting. So I'm going to end up with 35. Wait around. This doesn't make any sense. I just want to play. I want to play the game. So I'm going to start the PRR.
I just want to play the
I
game.
just want to make things happen and do things. So I'm going to start at 67.
That was my essential reason for going for this,
It's like, this is what we're doing.
I wasn't sure how to do this anymore, so I just went
I'm just
ahead.
going to go ahead and do that.
Okay. I want to pass and see what this Joker does.
Yes, you say.
I'm going to pass.
Okay.
I'm going to continue my. That's 280. Damn it. That's 285. So I'm going to take 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And you bought one right now.
Buy one now,
Okay.
and I get $1 back.
I'll buy a B&O. I'll buy one B&O.
Yeah, it feels like I should do something like that.
But you
I
spent
don't
on-
know.
No, I'm doing this. This is what I'm doing.
Like
'Cause I'm
Shawn.
going to play the game. I'm not going to play chicken.
Yeah.
Jerkwads. Let's just make.
I'm going to buy a share of the B&O.
I'm going to drive the CNO into the black, into the brown, and just try to run it for resilience.
Did you get your share? You got
I
your share.
got my share.
So you guys are going to be running,
He's not yet, right?
That's 4.
but if you're
40%.
both buying,
Well, we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
If you flip
if I flip,
and you flip, and I can buy one of mine. I buy an NNH. It's not mine. Not technically mine.
I buy another B&O.
How many is that total? 5?
It's 5.
2, 3, 4.
I flip mine.
Shawn.
Yep. Oh, that's one.
That's right. You had one to start with. So you actually do a thing.
Yeah, because I want to play the game.
Hey, floated the B&O.
Oh,
What?
So aren't you
I'm
supposed to
done.
start it?
oh yeah, yeah.
It floats, right? So you get the money.
Yeah, I get all mine.
And you get the tokens and you get
Everybody was
everything.
just kind of staring.
Whatever.
Can I have
It's
the
all
B&O?
good.
No.
And then give me the C&O one because I ended
No.
up doing it. The same way.
Not yet.
Mm-mm.
What do you mean?
And I get $1,000.
You get $1,000.
Here, I'm going to use a CPR token as my second.
I think you maybe don't need to just yet because there's one on the board.
Well, but they're all on the board.
Right, and that's well, this one can't be upgraded. It's not.
Oh, because it can't be upgraded.
This
So you never have to
cannot-
move it off, right?
Yeah,
so
I mean,
that's
I
the
don't know
reason
that that's necessarily correct, but
All
that's
right.
what it looks
No,
like.
I'll accept that as an Right, so it can never be. So are you one fewer on the PRR for the same reason? Nope.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
But,
Nope.
yes.
No.
No. It's just
So
you're
I
missing.
think you're just missing.
I think you're just missing one.
Okay, and I get 7, 10.
Yeah.
200, 6, 3, 4, 5.
And I will buy. I will buy a share of the B&O.
Pass.
What can I get for $19?
Nothing.
I pass.
You get a poke in the eye. Is what
I
you
get,
get.
I get a kick in the pants.
Everybody's gonna pass.
Yep.
Nobody can sell, so everybody passes. Because that's what happens.
So we got 3 trains running. The B&O, which has $1,000, and the PRR which is $670.
And then yours, which has
Oh,
7.
wait, so who floated? So B&O floated at 100, and then who floated first?
67 and
Well, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. They're not on the same
It's not
spot.
the same spot.
So I believe you have the priority. Okay. So
Wait, hold
now
on,
we,
hold on. John, do you need to collect money information?
Who has the?
He has the priority deal.
Because you.
I
did
bought a
the-
share.
Oh. Yeah. How much money does that got?
0.
0.
You guys are much smarter than
I don't know if that's
Well, you
true.
were buying 100, so it was
Yeah.
easy
Yeah.
to get the total. I had this 19 left over.
Cool.
I could have started it at 76 if Ian hadn't bid me up on my.
But if you hadn't bid me up, I would have had it. Well, let's
Then
talk
I would
about,
get nothing.
talk about things that we could have had.
Well, then I could start anything because I'd have $6.
$670.
I wouldn't
Wow.
because I had the Skygle, so I could.
All right.
But I could
Shawn, are
start it
you-
at 90.
Yeah, we can go.
Are you
And
ready?
this revenue
I mean-
does not pays after, does pay first round.
Privates pay.
Yeah.
Private.
Okay, right.
So we're in our first.
Yeah, so the
OR,
privates should
so
pay.
the privates pay.
I mean, I have no way of denoting that with anything on the board. Just go privates. This is the operating round. Privates pay.
Didn't we have a cheat sheet or something from last time?
Yeah.
There was a little cheat sheet.
Would you like a cheat sheet?
$45.
I want to cheat.
I mean, I don't know. how good
Sean,
they
will
are.
you help me cheat?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. I
Because
got
winning isn't gonna.
Just be smarter.
$45. Hooray.
Just be smarter.
Oh man, well that's
Be
impossible.
smarter, cheat
That's
better.
impossible. The B&O needs to go.
So the B&O.
Why is the
Needs to-
C&O token blue when mine's
That's
So
because
the
they
B&O
didn't
needs to
have
put
the,
its token there.
it's the
Lights
modern
home token.
Yeah.
token, the modern colors on
And
the line
let's
when I
see.
looked.
How much is
It was
Washington?
the right size
80?
for what I needed.
Let's say
$80.
$80.
It makes you holler.
$80. Yep. So yeah, straight city.
There are the only straight cities.
Yeah. You would choose to have a straight city.
there are only straight cities. Okay. And my plan
And then-
Toledo is kind of
Cannot operate. Has no train. Goes back.
You must buy.
Now it must buy train.
Your plan was to get to Toledo, huh? Well, you do a sharp and then a straight, and then you're up in here now.
I was Toledo and Chicago.
Oh, yeah,
I was
no,
trying
see-
to bend through.
Oh no, you can't do it in fewer than 3 tiles.
Wow, so that's a brilliant play on my part.
Look, you could also just go to Columbus and the Gulf. I mean,
That's
it's also
less.
3 tiles.
Less than
So all right.
You're
So
right.
let's buy train. So buy two trains. $160.
Yeah. Why not 3? Why not 4? Why not more?
So 150, 160.
How many track can we build?
One.
Just one?
Only ever one. You have one track action.
And
What game level?
Your private closes.
yeah, probably. So, well, yeah.
It just goes out of
Yep.
Just throw it away.
Yeah.
Burn it. What was this question, Tim? What was
Can
it?
I issue shares?
No.
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 Not in the first hour.
No,
Yeah.
never.
Oh, never?
No, there's no issuing or redeeming.
Oh, really?
No, that's your money.
Right. Okay.
You've got everything you
No,
can get out of the market.
but good, but it's still an important question to ask because that's something that's different.
Yeah.
And then that's it. I'm done.
That's it.
Yeah.
The C&O is next. That's
Yes.
Tim. Do you want the double dits or do you want to do some shenanigans? If you build here, you don't have to own a train, I believe. Although somebody will correct me on that.
Yeah, I don't have a route, so I won't need a train.
Yeah, that's one.
Permissive?
Give me a second.
Can't. Sorry.
All right, let me do the thing that I was thinking.
Do your plan.
It's possibly dumb. Give me a hard right,
What?
a hard right single. Not dit. Sorry, hard right. No,
A sharp?
I said the wrong word. A sharp. There we go.
Okay. You were thinking this.
No, I was going to
You're
Toledo.
going to, I'm going to
I'm going to
Toledo.
do this
All right.
this sort of thing,
Okay.
and we're going to see if that's a grievous error.
Okay, well, you don't pay a dividend.
I don't pay.
Do you want to buy a train? Do you want to... They should
I
probably
will
buy-
not buy a train.
You can't run it. You're going to have a route next round. And
Oh,
you,
you're right.
You want to actually buy a train.
I was trying to wait for a 3.
Well, then you shouldn't have started it so early.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Okay, so I will buy a single train. Then.
Okay. You can pay that bank over there.
I clearly don't have any idea what I'm doing. So I'll get
Obviously.
20 back. And this here.
And that,
Well,
that a
make sure-
train
Not
actually
my money.
goes into
and
the-
the train goes into the
com-
train.
It's like,
company.
honestly,
It's
it
not
does
my
seem like
personal
you've
train.
never played this game before.
I know how to
Yeah.
do the things. I just I'm a little
Right.
rusty on putting everything where it should be.
PR.
That's you.
Not as straight.
You go back.
I go back. I will this turn buy one train. This goes off, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's it. That's our OR.
That's it. That's the OR.
So now we have another stock
We
round.
have a stock round. Jeremiah.
Pass.
Pass.
Sean.
Hold on. Alright, how much money do people have? Ian.
0.
Because you have no privates.
I have no privates.
Oh man. Do you feel bad about that?
No.
Alright, that's
39 for me.
Jeremiah.
45.
45,
Because you paid out 30, right?
30.
Are you just kind of muttering him?
I'm trying to remember
I see.
how things happen.
Alright, so we're at a stock round and everyone 25.
Nobody has any money.
That's a quick stock round. That's great.
I mean, I guess we could start selling. I could dump my C&O shares.
Anybody selling?
No.
No.
So now it's an operating round, huh?
Yeah.
Surprise. Hey.
Hey, I like that.
$2.
Sooner or later, I'm going to start making money.
And then that's 80.
Okay, is the privates are paid? Yeah, it's the B&O's turn.
$80.
Mm-hmm. That's what happens there.
Yep. And so it runs 2 trains.
What's up, Tim?
It's not going to run 2 trains unless you build...
No, it can go
Go
1.
30, 40,
there's-
50, 30, 40.
Oh,
There's
here,
a-
right.
there's-
There's a dit there.
there is a
I didn't
dit
see it.
there.
I didn't see the dit.
If he had tokened there, he could have run 3 trains.
Yeah,
One,
then
two,
you could
three.
do 3.
Yeah, if I had bought another train. Yeah, but I didn't.
Yeah.
So 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80.
I just didn't
Because
see
he
the
did-
dit.
he just-
So $90.
We set it to. You set the
90.
B&O to 90 on the revenue, please. Okay.
$36. And let's see. It's not by train.
Then you're done.
I can't buy that in
Nope.
yet. So yep.
So you're done.
Yep.
C and O.
How many
C,
threes
E,
are there?
and O. 5.
All right, give me a straight city. Put it in Toledo in the obvious way.
I'll put you in Toledo.
When do you place a token?
Now,
Before
Tile.
you run. Before you run.
tile token run. Train. TTRT. Always be TTRTing.
I don't think I need to buy the token just yet
Probably not.
because I won't have 2 trains.
No.
Well, I couldn't. I don't have 2 routes, so it doesn't matter.
That is also. You
Yeah,
couldn't.
the real question for me is whether to buy another 2 trains. So let me figure out what my run is. It's
5.
50, so I pay 5, and I would get $30. So I will do that.
What the hell is
Now the
train-
question is, do I want to buy another 2?
It's an ooh. There's no oohs in yellow, so you gotta wait till greens.
Okay. So that nobody actually can run there.
Nope.
Huh.
That is correct.
Let me buy another 2.
Also, you can't upgrade that until the Camden and Amboy has
Right.
been bought by a company, because the Camden and Amboy controls the Trenton, Philadelphia
Right.
local mafia. I don't know. It's like a railroad mafia. It's now the PRR. Yeah, what's that?
So I control that space.
What space?
You control that ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Because
that's-
no one can build it. Right.
Well,
what we
that-
just said
Yes.
while I was thinking of something else.
Yes.
So.
And the ooze are what?
Green.
Yeah, can I see? What
Oh,
the-
you want to see
I
the
just need
ooze.
to.
I know that ooze scare you.
Well, never
Oh,
mind. Give me. I need to give
Here,
this.
this is
yeah.
what the green ooh looks like.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's one of the. Well, I can. There's.
No, that's it. That's all the ones in
Well,
green.
just can I see it?
No, you
Because
can't
I-
see it
because
Stop
I need to
seeing-
put
it on
no,
the yes.
stop
Right?
seeing
It
things.
needs to go. Well, right.
I mean, how do you want to? Do you want to hurt him or do you want to help him?
I
'Cause
want me. I don't.
Then
give
you
a-
want that. That's ideal. As a
Because
joke.
because it's otherwise it's.
Well, you want to go. If you want to go the straightest route, you want to go there and then straight in, right? That's.
I mean, if I want to get there, then I. Have
Then you want to do that. Yes.
And then
But then, doing that, you sort of.
Yeah, but who cares?
Yeah,
That's
you're
not
right.
anybody.
That's not going to happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Not till New York.
Well, anyway, I need a straight city because
You're
that's-
going to
That's-
Lancaster.
That's kind of what we have is straight cities.
Yes.
No, Shawn, you
That's
can't.
not true about all 18 XITs, are they?
Right.
Aren't there bent
Yeah.
yellows and stuff?
Just
So-
this one.
Just this one
Well-
could be a butt.
Yeah.
Like, I can't get from Toledo to Chicago because I'm instead heading this other way.
Yep.
The technology doesn't exist to make.
We never learned how to make a left.
Well, at least not at a city. We can build it out in the open.
Yeah.
But
You need a lot of
Look,
room.
that
You
was
got a
so-
lot. You gotta have a lot of room.
Oh, there's one instruction: build track. And
Yeah.
you just
So you run that
I
hot
run that
mess
for 30.
30. That's a.
So
You're
I
going to
get
put a
18.
token on that thing?
Yes, actually.
Tim, will you set the PRR's revenue to 30, please? Thank you.
So I gotta spend 40 for that. That's 40. I put my token there, and I get $18. Man, that's hot. It's hot.
Hot pile of poo and a poo.
Hot
And then
pile of poo and a poo.
until the first 3 is bought.
That's the
right?
last 2.
Ah.
You gonna buy a 2 and a 3?
2, 3.
Come in.
How much money do you
I
have?
have $99. I can't get in that hot B&O.
You could
Well,
sell.
we'll have,
You mean you could
no,
sell
I
a
won't.
C&O?
I
Tim,
could
and
sell, right?
You
I
could sell a
to do it.
C&O.
But I don't want to do that because my C&O
I mean, it hurts
strategy is so awesome. It's just hard to imagine.
of building.
Yes. Well, it's just it's clearly going to pay out huge.
Right.
Let's see. Do I want? So it's 80 and 180 is 260.
You'll be able to run 3 trains next round. You'll be able to run 2 trains next round. If you buy the 3. I guess we do that one and then you do 1, 2, right? But if you buy the 3, you build the ooh, and then you also build in Pittsburgh. But you have to buy the 3.
What?
Who has this?
I'm gonna go two. So
Who's
260.
just talking nonsense?
This is the. I'm talking nonsense.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't know what you're saying.
Give me one of these and give me one of these.
Oh man, crank out the threes. So we can now sell into.
Yeah, you can now buy the privates and greens.
And that happens on the company's turn.
You need the only way to make that work. You can't do it on a tablet. You gotta have a keyboard. And it's gotta be a whole thing.
So we can sell in an OR. We cannot
yes,
sell.
that is
in
correct. Okay. I believe now
What
that
happened to the?
the PRR is done, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's-
That's the NNH.
Oh, okay.
Well, this is the NYH.
What? Yeah. What's going
Yeah,
on?
NY and H.
And
Yeah, it should be.
okay, it sits up at 100.
Oh, you
It's not
didn't
on
do
the-
it.
but it's not
It's
running.
not
Oh,
on
that's
the
right. It didn't
board,
run
so
yet.
it's-
Yeah.
But it's it's over there. But
It's
there you go.
over here.
Okay, so then it's a stock round, right?
Yeah.
Is this the third
Jeremiah
stock
still
round?
has the priority.
Yeah, Jeremiah, what do you want to do?
You should dump the B&O.
That's, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've considered that
Okay.
right now, but
Drive it into the ground.
well,
But
I
you-
could.
But you failed to drive it into the
Yeah,
ground.
you didn't
Yes.
drive. Yeah, you're like
Yeah, the important thing.
that's
would
not
be to-
driving it into the
yeah,
ground.
build
That's
it- build
still
out over-
profitable. That's still the most profitable company.
Yeah.
I would buy
Why
it,
did you do
you
that?
know, if you.
The problem is he's gonna sell it because he wants to float his company.
Well, yes, that's what happened
Right.
with the B&O.
So if I sell,
Then you just let me run a company, and then then I sell one of these
Right.
instead. Okay, I don't just do that one. No.
Well,
Oh no!
you're both in the same thing, so one of you is going to sell the other and make you mad.
Do it.
I'm not mad. You'll give me a company that I will run differently than you, but it still has a bunch of money. So my life will go on, and I will figure.
And
out
it's viable,
Yeah.
right? It's got two trains and
It's
and
a
track.
fine. It's fine right now.
Right. You're just tanking the future value of it.
No, it's going to get tanked anyway.
Yeah, I think everything gets tanked, right?
Well, that's what happens with par values.
Right.
Anything that has a par value, the goal is to put it down on the ledge.
Yeah.
That's Andy taught us that in 1830 when he went for that stock round. It took an hour because he's like, I buy this, I sell it.
Right.
I buy this, I sell it.
But
It
was like I wasn't able to do that.
right.
And for some reason, something about the stock limits or something, or
Like in
whatever.
1856, there's the if you can't sell the thing that you just bought,
Right.
you can sell a different one of that same company. I'm looking at it right now. There's nobody.
You can put it on screen, right?
I was closing things to see if maybe that made the camera run better.
All right. That's fine.
Or don't do it. Or do it. That's fine.
I like when new things happen.
no,
I'm
I
o-
pass.
All right.
It's
I
the
pass.
only real way to. So using. So if you're not going
so
to dump,
bad.
Not gonna dump it. I you know what? I'm not interested in doing that. I just want to run it.
All right. Whatever. Here we go. Tim, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to pass.
Shawn, what are you gonna do? You're gonna dump the PRR on yourself. Like I bought a second Game Boy so I could trade Pokemon with myself. Arrgh. I'm really committed. You control the destiny of Southern New York, aka Newark.
Well, so I can either
Mm-hmm.
I can, yeah. I mean, worst thing that happens is I just sell it, right?
What's the worst thing that happens is you lose?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm gonna buy what I can buy 50, 60, 75.
So you're going to buy one of
Buy a
mine.
C&O.
Yes, I'm gonna buy.
I
one
was
here.
thinking about buying one of yours, but I have
I
a
mean,
reason for holding off on it.
Yeah, no, I'm like at worst. If there's a reason for me to hold off on it, then I'll sell it.
All right, I'm gonna sell my B&Os.
Yep.
And I'm gonna buy an NNH.
So what's it currently at now?
76.
So it didn't really matter. It didn't drop it enough for me to buy one.
Oh, because you had 75.
You said 75.
Right. Yeah.
Jeremiah.
76. I buy a share of the B&O.
And I also-
Out of the bank pool.
Either way.
No,
this is
no,
these
that's
cost
$100,
so
and that's $76.
Gotta buy that one
Yeah.
But if you leave it in there, it makes money.
for your company.
But if he doesn't leave it in there, then
but
makes
it
him
also
money.
tanks the stock value.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. No, that's a different game.
No, if there's shares in
No.
the bank pool,
No,
We just went over.
We
that.
just went
it
over
doesn't.
Did
It doesn't
you
do
clarify
that.
that at some point?
We're clarifying that right now. It doesn't do that.
Somebody clarified it when I was
Yes,
thinking of something.
it does
and
not go
listening to what you
down
said.
at the end of the stock round. You can put that money over
Yeah,
there.
you're right. I got my own money.
Yeah.
I'm buying one of these two.
Sean, what do you want to do?
So all it does is be
It's-
cheaper and
It puts money
put
in the
money
treasury
into
when
the
it
company.
runs. Yeah, it does not continually decrease.
I pass.
I know that this is hard because there
I
are
wonder if maybe buying one of yours is
900 of these
better
things to
long-term.
keep track of. Jeremiah,
Well,
I sell the NNH for 100.
okay? No,
can you sell before it runs?
yes, not in the very
Not in the
first.
very first round,
Right.
but before it's because
Okay.
it was advanced stock strategy.
And that $100 goes back in the bank for one of these.
Okay,
Sell and buy.
Sean,
All right, I sell one.
Pass.
No, I'm not gonna sell.
Nice.
I pass. I'm out. I'm out for good.
All right.
No money.
6.
All right, I need the charter.
And that floats.
I grabbed one too many. Some of these are stuck.
So you have 5. Well, you should have whatever. I don't care.
Okay,
That has a lot of early earning potential. The NNH, because it's right in New York.
I love New York. It's the New York of
It's
America.
New York
It's
is-
the London of the East Coast. It's the blank of the blank.
New York is the
All right.
Cleveland of New York.
You have the priority deal. Jeremiah, pass. Tim,
Pass.
Yeah, I'll pass.
I'll pass.
All right.
Do you need to record some stuff?
No.
Oh, that's right. You stopped.
Mm-hmm.
You
But
you stop caring about the money.
It's really hard to do on a tablet.
Should have been better.
Okay, so privates pay.
Privates pay.
Oh, you want to record money?
Nope.
You're not doing it anymore?
Nope. It's really hard.
It is.
Yeah, because it's hard.
It's too slow.
Okay. I'm first because I'm the NNH. I'm gonna do that. Cool. I'm gonna get me one of them double dits. Oh, man, the bow and arrow, right? That's the good one. Into the ocean?
Straight into the ocean.
Straight into the ocean. That's where I feel like this game should be going. There's really actually not a lot of choices there, it turns out.
There should be 4 3s left.
Yeah. I will build there. I will not pay dividends, and then I will buy 2 of those. 400.
2 3s.
Get $40 back. Yahtzee. B&O.
You know, I was going to upgrade.
Nobody help him.
You can reach.
Like that.
I like watching you
Can I
stretch.
see the greens? It's X's and K's, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's not even any chicken feet.
Nope. X's in case.
25,
So we have one of
35.
each.
Alright. Also, there's not that many of each either. This game is great because there's almost nothing of anything.
So $40, 25,
That makes sense.
35.
I think that's not a bad plan,
$40.
Tim. You gonna token?
Yep.
Nice.
I got it.
Thanks.
You'll help him this time. Oh, I see how it is.
But he couldn't reach.
What's the train limit?
Still 4.
Still 4.
Oh, it's still 4.
Still 4. Because at this point it becomes 3. So we're... I have no way to know. I have no way to mark any of this
There's
stuff.
literally no way.
Alright, so it runs. It's 2 true trains.
2-2.
So
2-2-2-2.
40, 50.
Probably
That's
60,
it's
60 and
12.
60, right?
60 and 60. Yeah, so 12. Yep, and it pays.
Hey, I get $12.
High CPU usage detected.
$72. 50, 60.
You know why, Sean?
Because we're dumb.
Because of chromium.
Whatever that.
And it buys a 3 train.
Train rush.
180.
Wandering through the...
You can't go from one. You can't go from here to there in
No.
Chicago, someplace. So we have a single 3 left.
Yep.
Crap. See,
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna buy 2 3 trains. Fuck it.
yeah. So my whole point of buying the second 2 was to try to run them both.
Which is striking a 3.
Now the B&O went, paid, bought trains, moving on.
The C&O.
I get to run it once,
Oh,
so
and it's
$12.
$12.
see, what I'm trying to decide is if none of that makes any damn sense. Nope. That's illegal.
Illegal.
I can't do that. So it has to be a K. So the question is,
Shawn, I don't
and it
understand.
kind of has to be that way. Okay, well, I like the fact that I have no options in the matter here. Can I find a way? Nope, because it's got to connect there, which means it can't be anything but this way. I feel like I'm going to have to put a token down. Well, I got to if I'm going to run 2 trains. So here's my 40 for the token. I run twice, so it's 30, 30, 70, 13.
13.
I was trying to, that's the new math, 30, 30, 70, 13. Yeah, 16, 70. So what's 13 times 6? Quick, 78, something like that?
78. It's also right on there.
Oh, yeah.
That's a purpose.
That's too small, I can't see that. Well, I don't. Jeez, I'm either buying it now or buying it later, so I'm going to buy that 4.
Rust both your
Good
twos.
choice.
Rust my tooth,
Good
but I got
choice.
to. I have to. I hated that. I wanted to run them for a while, but I'm always out of sync with that. I remember whenever I don't rush the trains, then we run 2s for a long time, and whenever I don't rush the trains,
We don't.
everybody else does, and then I run out.
PRR.
Her.
Per.
That sucks
I got
because now I don't have any money in my company.
But you got a 4. You should get another 4.
I know.
Which Shawn describes as being the worst thing possible.
And you can't go through Chicago, right? You gotta.
No,
Chicago's a terminus.
it's a termination, right?
Crap. Well, that whole thing.
So I can't build here until I buy the company in, right?
That's correct. Nobody can build that. You control the destiny of the Trenton, Philadelphia. Oh, now the whole thing's gone. It's all gone. Just keep going.
What, the stream died?
I don't know.
It did.
No, it's still there. Okay, you just got an error. I think it's still there. I don't know. I mean, the good news is that the board is fairly static, so you just put a still. We'll just put a still picture up every 45 seconds. This is running like trash tonight. Shawn, I'm gonna go buy a $150 computer. You think that'll fix it?
Well, I mean, that is like a 9-year-old computer, so I mean, it might be better.
I should just bring my computer over here. It's not like I'm using it.
So I could. I got it. If I buy this in,
Hey, what do you think, Tim? How's it going?
I can suck all this money out.
Yeah, I was hoping to run in 2 trains for a couple turns, but that just.
It didn't happen, did it?
Yeah, nobody was going to let that happen.
No.
I would have let you run them again.
Yeah, right. You wanted to do the same thing.
I wasn't going to buy one. Ian might have. Jeremiah wasn't, because
What?
he was train tight.
Yeah.
No, someone was going to buy it.
What?
No. Go ahead. Don't.
Don't talk.
No.
Ian has all that money, so yeah, I think he
So
clearly
if I
would.
do that, it's 4.
He's not going to buy the 4s.
6.
You can have 3. I think he would just to rust all our trains.
What, the 4s?
Yeah,
Oh, buy a 4 for us.
not now,
No.
but before you would have.
Oh, no, he would have then.
Yeah, right. Now you won't.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to. I'm just going to do stuff. Okay. So I'm going to buy in this company.
Yeah, 50 to 250. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, 50 to
There it
200%.
goes. Yep.
That's
for-
what I don't get to do.
For all of it.
Because I don't.
80 to 320, huh? So you're gonna go
Less
308.
than
308.
Less than 320.
That's fine. I don't know your life.
You don't know my life.
I know that you're tired.
I'm angry.
But then you need to build that ooh now.
Otherwise, it's.
Otherwise, that will have been wasted. I honestly thought you were going to point it to the neither of you got in there. It's like, that's a real bold move. I don't know what that's about.
Well, I don't think that's right. So I'm just going to do that.
Okay.
And then I run my 3 train for 7.
Am I going to be brokenhearted over this?
I don't know.
25
When we get to oranges, you're going to want to hope that you're in the position to choose that.
Yeah.
or 2.
I wonder if I should have bought in
Oh,
this
wait,
cycle
hold on.
value.
I need to. I'm going to withhold.
You have withheld.
Yeah,
You get $70 into the company.
Okay, it's just garbage.
Bold.
Ah,
All right, you don't do that. You go the other way instead.
It's just not, it's just not all that
That's
much
not
money.
that much money.
I guess. Yeah.
I never get how to do the withholding thing.
You're supposed to do it when you have 4 trains and half of them are going to go away. You're like, I have a big run.
Yes.
I got to do it right now.
Right.
You personally never get that choice.
I never do because
So
I'm
you
an
withheld.
outsider.
They did not
Oh,
withhold.
you not withhold.
Okay.
Because I got like $70 a month.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that was cool.
Why would you? Yeah.
So then we're going to go to the next operating round.
I can't go through freaking.
So it
The
operates.
B and O
Oh,
is
we have
first.
two. We have two
Two
ORs, so we
operating
pay
rounds,
out.
The privates pay out.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, they do.
Doobie-doobie-doo.
Alright. So.
Hey, what's, do you need some
I
help?
guess I'm gonna upgrade.
I forgot that we had 2 of ours.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna
I
upgrade
counted
whatever
on
that
it.
is.
Oop, there you
Is
go.
that my choice?
Yeah. It's a
That's
B.
it.
It's a B.
Right.
It's B, so it goes there. You actually, you have no choices.
No
Much
one-
like Tim preferring no
Oh, right,
choices.
yes.
There's zero choice in
Right.
the matter.
Right.
Boston and Baltimore.
Now in Boston, when you
Right.
upgrade to the brown.
And it runs, and so it runs for.
It's 60 degrees again.
So another. Is that 50 or is that?
So 8 and 6.
Yeah, 8 and so 14? 13. 14. Runs for 14.
Runs for 14.
2 3
Runs for
trains.
14.
right?
Oh, you have 2 3s.
No, 3s. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
there we go. So
All right.
10, 80, 60,
There you go.
90,
Yeah. 11,
11.
14, 17.
I can't.
17.
17. Can't read.
So
it.
what happens if you went 1 2 3 1 2? Because that would be 60 plus 11, 17 also. So
Weird.
Take this. Take
because you're double tapping this one
Right.
rather than that one, but you're losing
17.
Richmond
You're losing
versus-
that one.
yeah.
17.
Some values of 17 are larger than others.
So you get
17. I get $17.
So $17 into the company.
I just
And-
counted up how much money I have, and now you're giving me more money.
$102 to me. And I'm done. It does not buy train.
The N, wherever I am, this company. That's 80. And I'll put a token on it for 120 total. I'll run 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Awesome.
4, 5,
So
6,
good.
7, 8, 9, 10, 13.
13 is what I counted.
Yes.
Just in case you
Okay.
You gonna buy one of them 4s?
No.
All right, I need the double dits.
the double dicks.
I think it makes sense to go make double dip rather than try to spend a turn getting up to Detroit. Suddenly, this sucks now. I liked it better when it was cheaper. You know, we were making fun of it. I was making fun of it. I should clarify.
You're like, no one's gonna go to Detroit, and then in the next game you're like, I'm gonna go to Detroit.
Yeah, apparently. Well, it got me thinking Detroit-wise.
You had Detroit on the brain. You just couldn't.
These are all the double dits, right? These are
Yeah.
all my options.
Well, I took one of them, so you get the other four.
Oh, they're all different.
They're all different. You probably want one that goes
Okay.
straight through.
To hit down to the
Yeah,
thing.
probably.
Well,
Unless you're going to Erie.
Oh, this upgrades and that upgrades.
Well, you go around that. And
Right.
maybe nobody tokens in Pittsburgh because it's Pittsburgh. I mean,
Right.
It's the greatest city on earth.
Well, I was thinking.
sure, but in this game, it's definitely not the greatest city.
What's
Fair
what
enough.
other brand?
I was also thinking maybe the Gulf, right? So maybe I don't want to.
Some weird.
Oh, I can't do that.
They're like the double dits, but ooze.
But I can always upgrade this if I'm gonna.
You can.
Try to run another train sooner or later, some other day.
Yeah.
All right, so something like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, also good.
That's nuts.
I mean, the advantage to... So the thing, though, is, like, the advantage to this, or even, actually, either of these, really, is no matter if you do a straight one going this tile, is that it keeps Erie from getting into your business.
Right.
Because if you do the cross,
If I do crossovers,
then Erie can come through, and then
or
they start.
crossovers,
Right.
or crossovers. All right,
So it does
I
kind of...
accept your
And you can turn it
analysis.
that way or the other. It kind of doesn't matter. I mean, none of this really matters.
Nothing matters.
Why don't I do that? You never know if I can.
And then you can go
through a good
What
news.
do? Wiggity, wiggity, wiggity.
Or maybe I'm just
Wiggity,
going to get out of
wiggity,
this.
wiggity,
thing.
woo.
Okay, so I should be 10 more than I was before.
'Cause you
I
have-
pay 14 per share. What is 6 times 14? There's no way to identify that. 84.
80.
And now, hold on, I do have to decide a thing.
Do you want to put $140 in your company?
This is 85.
Are you paying out?
I am paying out. But I got to decide whether I want to buy the Skycle and give you more money. So I have to do some arithmetic here. 2, 50,
Hate arithmetic.
264. What can I do with 264?
Nothing.
I can't get 6 shares. I could buy a couple here. I could buy a couple of these. But if I put another 40 in, I could get 3 of these. Or 3 of those shares.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm screwed once we ever get to 5.
Why? You have a 4 train.
I have a 4. You're right. It's all the way up here that I lose my 4. And by then, I'll have plenty of time to...
Panic and figure everything out, right?
Right. Well, by then, he'll be putting $5 in every turn. So
yes.
let me go ahead and pay 40. Yeah, if that's 8 operating rounds away, then it's worth doing right now. Because money now for me is better. So that's what I'm doing. I'm buying this for 40.
Okay.
So here's 100. I got to put 60 back.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Okay.
And I'm not going to do that one just yet.
All right. Now what?
And I'm done. No train buying.
PRR.
No token.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know what. I was thinking. I'm such a moron.
See the greens?
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit. A little bit of
Yeah. There was some.
Alright, so an extra 10. With my lame old 3 train, I went for 6. 8.
Ignoring your hometown of Altoona.
And then I think I do actually have to withhold this time.
I'm really glad I didn't know any shares.
They're not super great.
Okay, that's the
They're
end of
good
that.
long term.
And so how much do you have in there? 80 something?
So that was the end of stock round 2.
105.
So what's your idea in withholding? Money for a token?
I need to have money for a token.
Right. Because it's going to earn, right? It's going to earn when it earns 25.
Right, but that wouldn't have been enough for a token.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's tokens.
Tokens are the
all right,
thing.
stock round.
Yep.
Who's
I
the
guess
party?
it's me.
Yeah, I mean, the
Yeah.
guy with the party deal should take priority.
Did this? No.
Those should have paid the companies.
Yeah, I got my
Oh.
$12.
I should get my $14.
Whatever. Or no, it wasn't 12. It
Did-
was
They don't go down.
They don't
17.
go down.
Yeah, again,
They
they don't go down.
So what is the effect of this? Only paying the company? That's it.
Yeah.
They go down when you sell them, but and then there you go. That's that.
Okay. So, how much is your
90.
Yeah, I wish the tokens didn't block the value on the spot.
The reprint has the
Have them
value
up in the
offset.
corner, right? Yeah. Or have it in 2 different corners so that you can always see it.
Hello. Hi.
doesn't matter.
What's going on?
It doesn't matter.
Everything matters, Jim.
No. Doesn't matter. It's like every other game I want to be priority deal all the time because I always get screwed in the end, and now I get priority deal every time, and I have to make the
early
choice.
on, I don't think it helps. Only if you're going to do the same thing that somebody else is going to do, but you don't know
Right.
that.
I think the first turn is kind of critical.
Right.
Because that way you get to start the company you want to start.
Right.
As opposed to being forced.
But
I'm going to start.
if you have
All right. How much is
a
the
plan that'll take advantage of that.
Casino? $71.
Yes.
I'm
Because
gonna
that's where it's parked.
I'm gonna go and buy a share of the casino.
And if it's fully bought, it goes.
If
It
all,
goes up.
all shares are owned by players.
So there's a lot of faith in the community in my.
Well, it's affordable.
It's affordable.
And it's making money.
And it's
Right.
making money.
It is making money. I have attempted to make money on this thing.
But
The problem is 71 kind of sucked. Whatever. I am going to go ahead and buy this NNH, following my traditional plan of diversifying, which sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. So that's $90. So I have to rebuild my stomachs here.
do it. Do the orange strategy.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, it might even. Yeah.
So, could.
The thing is, it seems that's only worth doing if you can run it for a lot, right?
The goal of that is to be in the orange or in the gray, or excuse me, in the brown on the last 2 operating rounds, running
where
business,
you're churning, right?
where you've got 100% of the company and hitting the long run.
Right.
But I don't.
So that means you have to. Well, you're withholding a lot, so you're putting money in there.
So you can buy
but,
2
But you
diesels
need to
and
you need to have a good route and then tank the price.
Right. So that means you have to be running early so you can get tokens in place.
Which means it's going up right. And if you want to have all the shares, then in order to drop the price, either you sell the shares and let people buy it, in which case you can't do that, or you have to just withhold for 6 turns in a row and get it down there.
Right.
Maybe that's how you do that. Okay, so that makes sense to me then. So the goal is to get it in the brown at the very end, and as soon as it's in the brown, you buy up to 100, and then sort of run with hold.
Yeah, but your and the only reason the opposing players would sell it is because its stock isn't worth anything.
Yeah,
It's going down.
Right.
But then you also have to recognize what that player is trying to do.
Yeah,
Me,
right.
what you doing?
So it's only if
I'm
nobody
contemplating
buys it in the
my
first place, right?
Well,
I
mean,
guess.
But what are you
Yeah,
doing in
right.
the game?
I don't know.
He bought your share out of the bank.
Okay.
So it's
What did you buy? Did you buy
I
anything?
bought Cena.
I want to do different things.
How do you?
What does that look like?
I don't know, actually. This whole game is different. We should have played 1879.
All right.
We would have
Well,
done it.
I'm gonna keep doing different things.
You're
I'm gonna sell one of mine
for
Interesting.
67,
for 67.
tanking the value to 67.
Yeah, 50.
If you,
55.
honestly, Shawn, you could have sold another one and it'd still be 67.
I don't think that makes it.
Okay. Hey, just making sure.
It does make it.
All right, so this particular game, my goal in this particular game is
Sure.
to be able to
I will do
understand
that.
the mistake I made at some point.
Okay.
I don't know what that mistake is. It's possible I've already made it.
Mhm.
It's possible it's on its way.
All right. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm gonna start CPR.
Okay.
Ooh, the CPR.
Mm-hmm.
You're insane. No, you're not insane.
You're not insane.
You're going to try to make it
I'm gonna
work.
start at 90.
I don't have any tokens or anything.
Well, I mean, if he
Oh,
floats
there
it
we go.
himself, right? That's the trap in the beginning. If somebody in the first stock round or second stock round tries to start the CPR,
I assume that you will have
and
one
nobody
before
helps
by
them.
yourself.
Yes.
Okay. So then I'm just going to put that over there.
So either A,
What is this? Not. I get it.
What do you mean, what is what nonsense?
Yeah, I get
That's
that.
been there for
It's
ages.
been there for ages.
Here you go, Shawn.
I was
That's all you
pondering whether I wanted to start this.
You still can.
And upgrading New York will make it. You can come in the other way.
Coming back. I'll buy that B&O out of the bank for 90.
Yeah. I didn't want to buy two.
Jeremiah. You never want to buy two.
Well,
You are very risk averse in this game.
it's because the first few games, the first couple, I think I got lucky because we didn't know what we were doing, and suddenly it became clear to everybody that Andy or Eldon was going to dump the PPR, and you got stuck with it because you were sitting to my right rather than.
what do you have, 4-train?
And so
I have a
since then, I'm like, I have seen a
No,
thing
this-
that I
this
don't want to
company's-
let happen.
this
When,
company's trash.
when you see somebody get dumped on, you're like, whoa.
I mean,
Now
it's
you're
not
scared
always
about
gonna be
it. But
trash.
also, if you don't take that risk, you never get the big payout.
Right,
So
yeah, right. You got to, yeah.
You got to play to win.
But I think as long as there's a viable single share to buy, you want to do that first. Maybe.
Buy a share of the end of.
I mean, the game is like 70% stock value. Maybe like 65.
Yeah, this one is right.
This
It's not a running. Not until you can get those diesel runs, right? Those diesels.
But that happens so late in the game. It's
Yeah.
usually over instead.
Yeah. I'm planning on kind of coming in a solid last. But I'm gonna have some
That's
fun.
bold.
I'm
Just
gonna
I
have
started
think,
to
having,
this.
I think having
So
fun is more
the
important.
Boston and what are the only two left, right?
No, and there's the Erie.
there's the Erie.
The
Which-
Erie is viable now
which is
because you
viable,
can place
right.
an ooh.
Yeah.
But what sucks about it is that you're placing a new.
Well, you place an ooh, and then you can go
Pass
a couple. You can go a bunch of ways.
to you.
You could just do. I'll do an ooh here, and then I'll.
I am not passing.
Okay.
And
you
you
have
started
money.
at 90, huh? With the C. Okay, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be instructed on how I should have bought the CPR before Shawn's a
What?
brilliant plan.
I'm not sure that that's accurate at all.
You say that now.
Okay. Do I really want to get into the PPR? I mean, that's the only obvious thing to do. The other thing to do is to buy the NYC, because I can always trade this in for a third share.
But start the NYC?
Start the NYC at 100.
Okay. You could do that too.
But how long? Assuming I got to do it by myself, I don't have the money for that, right? I can get a total of 3 shares there. So I need to come up with $300 and.
What you looking up? I want to know. Yeah, tell me. No, you don't. I like it when you.
Sometimes I just look stuff up. I'm not really looking stuff up.
It's advanced. That's advanced mind games right there.
I'm like, yes. Full capitalization. You're like, what's he doing? He's doing crazy things.
He's not doing anything.
Okay,
But really, what
stock round. Damn it.
See what you can do. I want to try it.
Oh, I see. That's usually it's the teleport ones. Like, it's not like it's balanced. So.
You know, 17 still, probably more.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll buy a Vietnam.
$100. Make it howl.
All these garbage.
Shawn, you flipping a share? Is that what's up?
Flipping.
Pass.
Pass.
I got one more.
You should do something with it.
What's the NNH running?
More.
You also have 2 3s.
Yes. But I have New York.
And you have New York, which
I
is
love
about
New
to
York.
upgrade. All right, I'll buy another NNH.
I don't know if that's right or not.
Maybe I can go bankrupt and make this go home early.
Pass. Going bankrupt is a mark of honor.
Yeah. We need to have tokens for that.
Oh, we do need to have tokens for that.
Talk to the baby.
But now, like, what's the McBain from Simpsons? Tim?
What's the McBain from Simpsons?
Is the action hero McBain played by, like, Rainier Wolfcastle or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so McBain is McLean. That's right.
Pass.
Pass.
Shawn flips. Pass.
Pass.
Alright, so rules for selling shares,
Yeah.
it says not in the first stock round.
Yeah,
This
So-
is not the first stock round.
that is correct.
So at any time you can.
And not in literally the first stock round. We are in stock
Otherwise,
round.
you can sell
Yes. Yeah. You can
to your heart's content.
You can start the CPR. You bought 6 shares. You could sell 4 of them. You could sell 40% of the company. You get that money back and then buy back your garbage PRR shares.
I can't buy back my
Oh, you sold
No,
it. You
because
sold
you
it. You
sold
sold it. You sold it.
But you could buy something else.
You could buy something else. Yes.
That's an interesting thing.
And then maybe I'll sell something, and then I'll buy some CPR. And try to
Jeez,
steal it from
that
you.
puts a bunch of
buy,
that makes a bunch of money available.
I don't know how many you're going to sell. That's the question.
I can sell 2 of them.
So you get $180 if you do
Well,
that.
right. And then
Mhm.
someone could just take it from me.
Yeah, someone could just take it from you. It's got all that money in it. It's got $900 in it, but you should put $900 in it.
I will get there.
I want it.
I have $20. I'm going to sell one of them.
You get $90.
And I'm going to buy
90 bones. That's 100 bones. There you go. That's perfect exchange.
All right, I kind of like
Pass.
Pass.
that. What's my CNO at right now? 82. Yeah, I pass.
Okay, so I have the priority deal.
I don't know.
At the end of the round, the B&O is wholly owned by players.
So
Private.
now what's it up to?
What about
100 again?
Privates pay.
I get my 20. And the companies get the money, right?
Yeah.
If you bought it in,
That's
yeah.
right now.
Yep.
That's what private pay
Nothing ever.
is.
That's. Nothing ever fits. The B&O is first.
What are you doing?
Amusing. You need your charter and you need a whole bunch of stuff.
What is this?
That's a city.
No,
I'm
what's
sorry,
the-
that's. What's this private
Yeah, what
company?
is it?
That's the
Oh,
Boston
it is-
and Ohio.
Okay, it does say Boston,
No,
Ohio. It's the
it's supposed
both.
to go on that
So
card.
both of those hexes are reserved for Boston, Ohio.
No.
Yeah, both of these hexes are served by the
Reserved.
B&O,
Yeah, both of them are.
which means you can't build on there until the B&O is closed or...
But
Oh.
B&O's the
Yes.
The private
closed.
phone.
Right. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
It's fine.
yeah.
It's actually...
It's
It's
just
a
you can't
re-
get dicked in the first
It's a
place.
really specific issue.
Yeah, so the PPR couldn't
The
build it.
PRR could not...
Do something.
Right.
So if someone starts the B&O...
Well,
Or
doesn't-
someone doesn't start the B&O.
if someone
right?
no, someone buys the B&O private and then doesn't start the company,
doesn't
the
start,
PRR
can't ace them out
can't do
of it. Right.
things.
Can't.
It can't.
They can't. They can't.
These I don't like.
There.
Nothing
Don't like
fits. Nothing. Everything
Alright,
about
so it
today,
does
Shawn,
that.
Everything is bad.
And then, yeah, so it runs. 2-3 trains, so... Best way to go here. So I can't go back that way.
Yep.
No.
Right. So 3, 4, 5. So I guess 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2.
Oh, 1, 2, 3,
3.
right?
There
That's a
you go.
legal route.
That's a legal route, right? So yeah. So 2, 5,
8 plus 11, right?
8 and 11. Yeah, 19. Runs for 19.
You gonna withhold? You've got money in there, don't you?
I started this.
That's
awesome.
It gets a bunch of money.
It's gonna
Look
be-
at all that
it's
money
gonna
you
be a
got.
total briefcase.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. It's not a good company. You started at the time.
So the idea of a briefcase is you use it to get the capitalization to buy trains that you can sell over.
you spend $540 to get $900, and then use that to buy trains for a company that works. And then you have to keep it just barely going so that you aren't on the hook to buy a diesel out of pocket, or you just have the game ends. Yeah, come on,
And it withholds. Yeah,
come
it
on,
withholds.
Lasty.
It is gonna
It
withhold.
withholds.
Damn it!
Always.
Why does everybody rush those stupid freaking trains?
Who's
I'm not ready for that yet.
I have to because I have to be able to afford a permanent train.
Yeah, you're in more trouble than I am with those threes, aren't you?
Well,
No.
not anymore.
I mean, it's not
Well,
that
not
much.
certainly not now, but but without you have to look at buying a 5, whereas I don't have to worry until the diesels come out.
All right, the NNH is here. It's here, and it's me, and I'm gonna spend $80 on New York. New York.
New York. New York.
And the only configuration that is legal is this.
Right.
I don't need,
always
I
goes the
don't
same
need
way,
to
right?
spin it. I don't need to do anything else.
Yes.
So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15? Yeah, that's not a fucking increase, but I'll pay that out. I pay out whatever. Whoever gets money on that, I don't know who that is.
15. I agree with your mathematics. So
Right.
I did.
85, 90.
I don't have any of those.
I know you don't. The CPR is next. Wait, no, I'm sorry. The C&O is next.
Because I'm right.
Because it is farther to the right.
I don't know if I like that.
I don't care. It's-
All right.
I know you might not like it.
We get 2 ORs.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that many hours.
Yes.
Yeah, we are currently in 4-1.
We always
We
count
count
down,
down.
just so it's easier to
That's how many are left.
just see. Yeah.
We've made counting down the standard at some point, and it was never verbalized. So it would be.
I don't care. Who
We-
does it.
we
As
had
long
a
as
discussion at some
somebody's
point.
somebody's
Andy
doing
was
it, and they're
right.
doing
Every
it
time
specifically.
Andy sat over there, he always did it count down, and he always sits over there. So that's just how we started doing it, and nobody ever said anything. We just kept running with it. Oh yeah.
So I got to purchase a token before
TTRT, tile token run train.
I actually don't quite have enough to get into Detroit.
You don't have. Yeah, you. Remember when you robbed your company?
Barely. I was trying to do it with this thing.
Remember when you robbed your company?
Birkin.
Suspicious air quotes.
Blurkin, Zurkin. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I should do something over here. So,
Okay. You want a straight?
I need a yellow.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to Chicago?
Let me go ahead and go to. Jeez, I just don't think that's worth it. Chicago?
Chicago?
Oh, I get it. 'Cause I'm right.
Chicago? 'Cause 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 Chicago? '
use. It's only if I get multiple trains. I just don't see that happening. The only way it makes sense is something like that eventually.
Yeah, if you do a cross here and they come back, there's a crisscross. This one.
All right, give me a straight. That will up my run value. No, it won't.
I'll up your run.
Right.
There we go.
Yeah.
But Chicago is better though. So
Chicago is better. Why don't you go to Chicago instead?
yeah, I will do that Chicago thing. Well, no, I'm already pointing at Chicago.
That's fine.
I'm just trying to think what might be.
Tim, you're gonna do a lot of work up here, and you're gonna get like nothing out of it.
I know, but, so that's why I'm thinking about
look,
not building
what
at all.
if you just did this, and then if you ever get 2 trains, then you can do you can do Chicago and this, and then you can do Chicago and something else.
Well, it just seems like that's not going to happen. All right, let's go ahead and do that.
All right, we're doing that. We're locking it in. You're locked in.
No, give me a straight. Give me a straight. I'm trying to think something.
All right.
I'm trying to think like 12 turns in
Right.
the future where it might matter.
Of course.
So
That's ideally how you.
So I run the same as I did last time at 14. 14, I could withhold 140, couldn't I?
Wait, how do you? You're in for 14 with 4?
Oh, right here, right?
I just.
Oh no, I had 3s last
Yeah,
time.
I'm
Oh,
like-
it's much less now.
Yeah.
It's 4.
Sean,
7,
up to
11.
double.
11.
Up to double. Half
to
to
double.
double.
Yeah, I was running.
You were running multiple
trains.
trains.
Right.
I'm like, yes, I remember multiple trains being awesome. That's why you get a bunch of them. You should probably withhold. I believe withholding is the way of the future.
The 100.
Shawn will agree with me.
Always with gold, right?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Always withhold. We just talked about this.
Does somebody else have your shares? Nah, screw them.
Did somebody else have your share?
I will withhold. I don't like it, but I'm gonna.
Those are all butts.
Wow. yeah, they are.
You started it.
I did. What? It's like a disease.
All right, now is it the CPR's turn?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, I really didn't like that, but I needed the money right away.
My CPR chooses not to put the point track.
Interesting. So you don't want to have to buy a train.
So it goes back.
Or maybe it's trying to go into the brown. I don't know. This is advanced strategy for me.
God.
And then I buy some. I'm gonna buy some choo-choo trains. And it will. I don't know. Whatever. We're gonna buy 2 of these. That's $600. There you have it. Unless this has to go up there.
Damn. Okay, PPR now.
The PPR. PRR.
PRR, whatever. People's Republic
Republic
of Pennsylvania.
of Anger.
This is garbage.
Alright, so it does. Choo-choo train. Can I get a... What do we got left? Actually, we got all the cities left. Yeah, I'll just.
Oh, yeah, you want a green
I
stick.
want a green stick.
I don't think you can do that.
Why?
It has to be yellow first.
It was yellow. Oh, that's that one.
Oh, okay.
I took
Then
it.
I guess you can do that.
Then I thought
I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Tired and angry.
I'm tired.
No. So that it just runs its 3 train for. I didn't even really get any.
Nope.
But I will next time.
Yep.
4, 5, 6, 11.
I got you something.
Yeah.
No, he didn't give me anything.
Nope.
That's
In time.
future.
He's preparing.
No, right.
So I pay out. So I'm gonna. So I should pay out, right?
You-
I mean, nobody else.
Nobody else has
Nobody
any.
else is paying out.
So you gain a whole $1 in stock value by paying out. You go
Yeah, no,
67 to
I'm sad.
68.
Paying out. So I get 44.
It's not that dollar that's worth it. It's this $25 per share that's worth it.
And then I
Accurate.
got 2 in there, so that's another what?
22?
Yeah.
Man, I knew I should have bought some PPRs.
They're not that great.
But they're cheap.
So for $100, I'm gonna stick my token
I'll tell you where to stick it.
Yeah.
Right in your bra.
there. Right up the
Stick
old
that token right
gorgeous.
in the Gordas.
Right in the gold house.
All right. So then it buys a couple trains.
And buys a couple trains over for like $2.
Yeah.
Nice. I like how you did that.
So now you got 3 trains you can run.
Okay, you good?
Yeah.
All right. So then we go to the next OR,
And privates pay.
but the private's paying. The NNH is first. That's me.
Really?
Oh, mute sync. Yeah.
I mean, it's something. It is something.
It is something. Are you taking actions? Are you progressing the game forward at a reasonable pace?
We're very deliberate players.
Okay. I go by 2 because I hit that twice,
Nice.
and I'll pay that out.
17 per.
17 per. I was gonna take my money and then put it back in my money.
30.
I have decided to instead take it from the bank and then put it in my money.
All right. I mean, well, if you insist.
Do you need any drink, Tim?
I need
you want
some
some water?
I will buy a 4.
No, all of a sudden we're buying trains again.
Well, I got the money, and I don't really need. If I buy this, I kind of don't have to worry until things go really bad, and then if they go really bad, I kind of don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I'm done.
So who's next? It's got to be B&O.
It's got to be the B&O. It's got to be.
Five for us threes.
No, 6 is Rust 3s.
What
That
does
closes
it do?
private.
Privates, I see.
It's good for me. I don't have any. You should maybe use your power.
Or sell it.
You should do
Buying in privates is before or after buying train.
You can
I
do it
don't-
at any
I think it's any time.
Okay. Well, that's important.
But I have to
Yeah,
shuffle.
right. You want to buy your private in before you buy that.
Ah, there's a bunch of
5.
stuff on the ceiling.
All right. That was one thing I didn't see coming.
What, private?
I didn't see that the fives were going to come soon.
Oh, yeah.
But-
I mean, that makes yeah.
I mean, I would like to shuffle money over. I just didn't have it because I didn't start high enough. So. Yeah, that's the other thing.
Yeah, whatever. Let's have some fun. So let's go upgrade here.
This action may be performed at any time during the buying corporation's turn in an operating round. So, yes. Oh, that looks so bad. I'm gonna have to bring my computer over. I don't want to do that. It's just running really slow. Like this looks great, and this looks like trash. This looks like you're streaming something out of real media.
Oh,
like.
Well, when we record it, it'll be okay, right?
No. Like watching the live stream, it looks very bad. It looks like this. Like this plays very smooth. This looks great. This, not so much. I don't know why, because last time this was fine. And this was also fine. But this time...
Shawn's like mining Bitcoin on his computer or something.
I hope not. This computer is terrible. And he said so. He's the one who told me it was bad. That's how I knew it was bad.
Can you try getting like a Raspberry Pi or something?
Damn you, Shawn.
You need a fairly beefy computer to actually handle this stuff.
How are you naming me?
He upgraded something, and
fault.
you tokened a bunch of stuff, and you did this, and you made him mad, and I don't know, I wasn't...
Yeah, there was some sort of...
So why'd you go that way?
You want to go the
That's
other
where
way?
I was not going to go.
That's where I was not going to go.
Nice.
You gonna token there?
No, you totally boned the entire plan I had.
High five?
Totally boned it. Actually, I won't know if you did. Yeah, you did.
No, it's always Shawn. It is 100% of the time it's Shawn boning up the plans.
Yeah.
So we were playing on Wednesday, and with the robo player, you alternate control over certain things. And Shawn said something like, I should do the thing that hurts you the most. And the guy watching is like, I like that. That's pretty funny. You should do the thing that hurts you. I'm like, oh yeah, that's how we do this.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, it's yeah.
Yeah.
There's no.
I mean, does it help me? Well, no.
Then
Is there anything I can do to help me? Well,
No.
no. Then I might as well do something.
Is
that
there
hurts
anything
you.
I can do to hurt you? Yeah. No, I think then you. Every time you did it, it was the right choice. It didn't save you, but you made the right decision.
Hey,
It wasn't. Yeah. It's not like it was.
Did you see that I bought a 4?
I win my fair share. I did not see
I bought a 4, so they're gone.
That's interesting.
It is interesting because
So
now,
your CPR doesn't have enough, but you probably have enough.
but now they're worried about getting
And
Getting
you
the
want to
privates
start
in.
melting the threes. That's the
Because
question.
because the 5 versus 5 closes the privates. Well, you also were not ready for that. It sounds like either not ready or just didn't know it was going to happen.
Well, if nobody buys the 5.
Yeah, well, at least it's clear. Yeah, like the thing is, it's choppy during the motion, but really you only need to update the board about every 30 seconds. So even though, at least the viewers at home
All right,
can
so
see the state of the board. It'd be worse if it was like out of focus.
yeah, I'm not okay. I'm gonna freaking
I
sit
just
back.
don't have any idea what
I'm not upgrading. Because you bought the 4, I can't do what I was gonna do.
Shawn, I love that nobody knows what they're doing.
So I'm gonna upgrade Altoona.
You can't.
Yeah,
That's a great.
Tuna
It doesn't upgrade?
No,
It's great.
That's why
Oh,
it sucks.
but you can go around.
That's
You
one
go
of the
around.
reasons why
There's a-
PPR sucks.
Yeah,
hard.
there's a thing you go around Altoona.
Yeah. You just go.
You can't. The B&O doesn't
can't
hit
get there.
Altoona
I can't get
anyway,
there.
so
Yeah.
he can't. He
Yeah.
can't.
Also,
You would have to upgrade this one and token there so you can head.
or you would need to build
I
here.
could token there.
You can't.
No,
because
no.
you don't have a route that gets
You
there.
don't. You can't
Oh,
reverse.
Right.
Trains don't go backwards. They haven't invented that
Because
technology
here
yet.
you're like, I'm heading to Altoona. Oh.
Right.
I ain't nothing Baltimore.
Nee.
But I feel like maybe that was the right decision.
Maybe. I mean, Altoona's probably a nice place.
And was it? I recognized it in an episode of Mindhunter.
It tells you how good Altoona is by the fact that somebody built that just to avoid hitting Altoona. All right, my brilliant plan, which always sucked, is
My plan.
sucking even harder.
I think my plan is going pretty good.
Did you have a plane?
Kinda.
That's it.
I mean, I had to make a plan real quick after that auction.
All right, I'm gonna buy in my private. So, however much money this is, which is 50, 75, less than 140.
There you go. If it's less than 140, I don't care what it
So,
is.
bought in
and
the
greater than
No,
35.
it stays in there until you use
right,
it.
and I'm using the power to do that.
To teleport into there, so it costs $120 to build in Scranton.
Ooh, interesting. I
Oh.
like that.
I was like, wait a second.
I can't do that either.
Because that mountain's real big.
Yeah, I can't
guess.
do that either.
Do what you're gonna do. Token in there. Withhold. Get the train next time.
Do all those things he said. Look how nice that board is. It's very bold.
Or you don't need to do this right away, right?
No,
Run,
no,
withhold.
they're gonna go away. If someone buys.
Oh, you're
a
right.
5,
You're
it
right.
goes
Right.
away.
Someone's going to buy a 5.
So if he doesn't exercise
But the
power,
only person who can buy a 5 is the B&O, right? Nobody else has the money to do it. The CPR doesn't. Even if you manage to put all that money, which you can't do.
Yeah, I agree that it's not necessarily gonna happen unless he does it.
I'm trying to decide. Is that enough?
That's 3. This is 3. This is. I'm gonna have $400.
$120.
So I'm $50 short.
You're $50 short. So you're going to have to withhold. So it'll have to be at the next stock round. You're way down at the bottom, so you're going to go last. So I think he'll have an operating round to do it.
Yeah.
If he doesn't.
don't overthink it.
If you want to get up there, you need to do it this turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. So, all right. So I buy it in for $1.
50%. So
It has to be
35 minimum.
$35.
That's an interesting thing.
30. The half 50%.
30. So now it's in, and now I
I
exercise
like
it for
1822.
$120.
That's my favorite. Where it's like you buy it in. How much? No, you just
Yeah,
they
no.
just go. They just absorb and it's done. There's no decisions on cost. It's just gone.
Yeah, I've lost track of what it is.
To exercise. All right. So now it's just a straight city, right?
That's the only city.
Yeah. So your decision is which way?
There are 3 choices.
All
Yes.
of them bad.
Well, one
There's
of them
6
is
choices.
much worse than
There's
the
6
others.
choices.
The only,
Yes,
but it's
six choices.
double-sided, baby. You are a
Rotational
butt.
symmetry.
You are a butt.
I think it's the
Well,
R3 rotational group.
Really?
Do you want the 20 this way or do you want the 20 that way?
But it depends on which way into New York are you
They're,
trying to get
they're
to.
directional.
This, I think, is clearly the worst.
That's definitely
I
wrong.
think you're.
I think
Yeah.
I can't imagine, not with these not already being built, and if they were built, who built them?
Yeah. Whatever. So it's there, and the token goes there.
You paid $120.
$120. Yep.
120 bones.
Yep.
So now you're going to run your 3s?
Excuse me. Oh my god, that was awful. Not just it was a really long burp. We had the Dumpies over last night. We played Fool. Then it was just a lot of your butt. Now your butt.
So yeah,
Everything's-
runs 2 3s.
Everything's butts. Did anything
Yeah.
change?
So I don't think anything changed.
19.
Runs 19.
Are you paying this out or are you withholding?
Oh, the thing I wasn't going to do isn't going to happen anymore because the sequence of events that led to it being legal was
Is it no
now.
longer existing?
Okay.
Withholding.
Withholding.
Yep.
Yeah, but I got 2 of these shares, you know.
wasted.
Yeah.
I wasted all this.
I wasted $90 on that. It's beard Tom all over again.
Ah, God damn it.
And now it buys a 5 train.
It's
$450.
Right. Oh, you do have that much money.
Oh.
So how much did it withhold?
$190.
190. Okay, so that was enough to make that up. Okay, that does change.
So that wipes all of these.
That wipes
Yeah.
all these off, which
Yep.
I guess,
I was going to do something with those.
yeah, me too. I just didn't have the money to buy that, so yeah. So, I'm going to use my mulligan and go back to the initial offer.
Well, no. If he hadn't bought the 4, I wouldn't have done any of that.
I bought the
if you
4.
if you hadn't bought the 4,
Yeah.
I would have bought it, bought out maximum out of my company, put the final token there, and then when it comes to me, I would have sold all my B&O shares.
Well, that's awesome that you got screwed out of a whole
Well,
bunch of stuff
what did
because of
I
that.
do here, right?
That's great.
So now you counter-screwed all the rest of us, which is
Well,
fine.
I had to.
Yeah, right. It's good that you had that option.
It would have been the original plan would have been much better.
The C&O.
Okay, now that Browns are open, right, because you bought a 5, right?
Yep.
So this happened.
Well, the train limit is 2.
The train limit is 2, so that actually just has to go there. So we can actually buy some 3s, can't we?
John, you have 2 4s. You made a mistake. Just need you.
Isn't that fun?
You have that concern sometimes.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to know.
I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah.
I have $190 in my company. I have enough to buy a 3 train. Is that worth?
Yes.
It is. for
More
me.
trains are better than fewer trains. But first you should tile.
So I'm going to upgrade Toledo into whatever brown.
There's a brown city.
It's got to be.
There's just brown cities.
So I can't upgrade Toledo.
You cannot. It is a basketball.
Really?
Because this goes into that goes into the water.
I'm going to be Andy now.
Okay.
That's I see. There's a
All right.
spot there.
Well, if we're going back Andy, that goes into the water. Still in the water.
No, it doesn't
No,
go into the water. It goes
that's
into
where
it goes
you're
into the Upper Peninsula.
You leave the UP alone.
All right. There we go.
No, I mean,
I'm putting those away.
you're saying that Toledo,
saying Toledo
is
doesn't-
canonically cannot.
Yes.
Canonically.
I don't want to be this guy, but you can't do that. But I'm also going to be that guy.
Are you sure?
Yes, you cannot do that. Shawn, back me up. Perfect. Just like I wanted. Unified front.
But I mean, this goes. But
Yeah.
that is not
Look,
enough to.
I didn't draw the board. In future games, they would have put a little arrow there, letting you do that,
Like,
Or
a line,
or a thick black line like this, saying you can't build across that.
Let's. Nobody in chat is correcting us, so I'm going to spend a few minutes actually looking that up.
Yeah, it's okay. I have plenty of time to think about a thing that I needed to do.
It's like if we're about to make a mistake, usually somebody says something.
nobody's watching.
There's 3 people, and I think I'm one of them. And I'm gonna mess this up. Drockdenazer? He was talking about how it looked okay, but was choppy.
Yeah.
But you recognize all those names. I don't know anybody.
Some of them.
Who was the other one? The guy that was earlier. Who?
Shit are.
There you go.
I've seen him on the heavy cardboard.
Okay. Come on, stupid.
May not place a track segment on the tile that runs off a hex grid. Terminates against the blank side of a gray hex.
That is the.
That is the blank side of a gray hex.
Right. So in order to build onto gray, there has to be a printed train.
The same way you actually can't build in this.
Right. Okay, I accept that.
All right. But like everything else, we should probably just check.
Okay. No. Wait a minute. You
Yeah.
couldn't build in there, but you could.
No,
You
can't
can build it.
You can't build it.
No, you can't build into that.
You can't do
Can't
that.
do
You
that.
can't. This is not legal.
That's not legal.
Because you're terminating against the blank side of a gray hex. You have to curve around out. Again, you got to curve this way.
It's like there has to be a legal way for that track to be built out at some point in the future.
Since you can't upgrade a gray hex, you can't terminate against the blank side.
So I'm trying to decide how that's different than. I don't see it.
If we had drawn a thick red line around
It's
it,
like
that
here,
would be
you
the same.
can't. You couldn't go in this
Right.
way and into rock.
So you can't even build a track
No.
even
You can
incidentally.
go around, but not into.
So I can't build something there to sort of block that kind of action happening. That's the ultimate idea
Yeah. I'm sorry to disappoint you, Tim.
there. I know. I'm disappointed.
Okay.
I am disappointed.
I am disappointed.
Okay, give
I'm gonna dump
me
this on
$4.
$4.
Crap.
But it's a bunch of trains.
What are the green? There are no green single dits, right?
Greens dits don't upgrade.
It's
Dits do not upgrade.
Did you want to upgrade? No.
Well, see, what I wanted was a double track coming out of here that would ignore that and bend in this way. But
How does it feel to
But
want?
that's
well,
not.
again, Tim, what you do,
That is not legal, is it?
the best you do is you get a sharp one, and then you get this guy to cross back over.
Right, but then you got to go through that.
Yeah, you
dip,
gotta
so
go
it
through
doesn't-
Flint. Look, you're going through Flint. That's what's happening.
they got water problems. They need all the traffic they can get.
So none of that
Well,
helps
that's what
my
tropics are
stupid freaking train.
Right. None of this helps your problems.
You go to the Mega Bowl. Flint, Michigan Mega Bowl.
All right. So I can build here. Let me just do that. I don't know if it makes sense to. Yeah, let's go ahead and build in there. We're brown, so Chicago's at 70, so that's cool. 7.
Wait, Tim, I have an idea.
What?
How you have a 4, and you might have a 3, right? Is that what I'm hearing?
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm trying to decide
Well,
what that's worth doing.
So, let me
Well,
let me
if-
throw some hot information at you. What if instead of doing this, you did this, and then next turn you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, all right. Let me ponder that.
Okay.
Am I gonna buy a stupid freaking 3? How soon is anybody getting buying those sixes?
What if you ran more trains to Chicago?
I think that's right. I think I need to start cranking. I need to run multiple trains.
Abandon Altoona. Go to Chicago.
I'm behind at this point.
Always have more trains.
Always be running more trains.
All right. So I will do that thing that you did.
Tim's gonna play the C&O game that I never got to.
Mm-hmm.
I ran the C&O like 4 games in a row. Something stupid.
Well, it
Yeah.
looks it.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with the C&O.
No,
It's fine.
he's doing fine.
All right. And double tapping Chicago will be great.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, it looks great.
When do I buy a train after I run?
Yeah.
TTRT.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Track token.
Train.
Train.
Train. Revenue train.
Train.
Train,
No.
run.
Tile. Token. Run. Train.
Oh man.
Train,
Tile.
train.
Okay.
Token? No.
So I'm
Run.
at 14 if I'm counting. That's right. 7, 10, 14.
Yes. That's an increase. Yeah. You got it right.
And I just don't think there's another way to make that, even bending up this way. That's 40.
No.
Okay. So 14.
You were that one.
Back to 14. Where
Back
it
to
was
14.
before. So now the question is, do I want to withhold?
Oh, you have to look at all of those, don't you?
I don't think I'm withholding.
You're gonna pay it out.
I'm going to pay it
Pay
out.
out $14 a share on the C&O.
Yes.
Okay. Are you sure?
No. But
All right.
well, I've made the
They're
decision.
taking my money.
Yeah, you can't get. You're not getting it back.
Can't go
You,
back.
that's not at all true.
Yeah, that gives me $200 in cash, and that's.
It's the CPR's next, so I'm just gonna chop you right here. You got to run your other company.
Oh, I wanna run that.
So the
I-
CO went up, but
I
before
don't
that happened,
care.
I'm buying one of these threes.
Okay.
That's 180.
Sean, I know that you don't want to run this, but you started it and you put it in the mix, so you're responsible for it now.
Okay. So it doesn't buy a train. It doesn't build any track. It goes backwards.
Okay. Do you want to do anything else?
The problem was I was going to buy one of these trains after all that.
Mm-hmm.
But that has to be the
But
CPR's
it was
turn.
It is the CPR's turn.
Oh,
I wanted to buy.
you already flipped it. Okay, I'm
I
sorry.
wanted to buy the 3.
Well,
Right, but the 3 happened because of this. Isn't that stupid?
that's kind of awesome.
It is kind of awesome. Yeah, this is why this is a good game, is because
Somebody makes a decision and it messes
and
everybody
it
else
messes.
up.
Well, you
It
can't.
has a really long.
but mess is the wrong word.
It has a really prolonged knock-on effect.
Right.
I do
so
this.
You need to be flexible in your planning. You got to say,
Right.
if this happens, then you got to do that. My plan was to upgrade that to brown. The problem that happened that prevented me from doing that was that it was against the rules, which is often what
that's
happens
awesome.
to prevent me from doing
That's
it.
awesome.
No, I'm looking at how I can get rid of that. I can do that stupid.
That?
That
You
one
want-
there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Not this one.
Well, something like that though, but this one
All right, it's
Yeah.
going to buy one of these 4s.
can be done.
It can.
It can be done.
And then you can get to Altoona.
I can go around Altoona.
You can go around Altoona. Alright, so that was the CPR.
Yeah.
Okay, now the PRR.
The PRR.
You are the PRR.
We need to figure out which of these things is legal.
So, can I ask?
Yeah.
Am I giving something away? What is the ultimate plan for the CPR? Because
That was it.
You're sitting with a bunch of shares, and you're just never going to run it.
Yeah. I'm going to sell them. I'm going to.
So if somebody else had a private, they could force you to run, right? They had this private. They could have traded it
Well, that-
in.
Yes,
Yeah.
but
They
that
could
was
have just made that happen
Right.
and then
Yeah.
force you to actually
Yes.
run. But you actually owned it, and now the privates are gone, so it wasn't an issue.
It never has to run. It never has to run its own train.
But how does that?
I don't know. I haven't done it before.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the suitcase.
But now this has all the money.
Yeah. He basically was able to get $1,000.
Right. Get 1,000 without
Yeah.
really until
Fi-
someone builds up
$500
there.
worth of
But
free
we're all
money.
down here,
You
so
want
no
more of
one's
those,
ever
yeah.
going to make this happen. But we could really hurt you by building to here.
Oh God,
This,
yeah.
this is still legal.
Nobody can. Yeah, because it's now open.
It's an ooh, right? So yes. Oh, you're saying that's the only way this ooh can go.
No. I was like, there are 2 legal oohs.
All right. Well, I'm gonna.
But that's
that's
probably
going to be illegal.
But
so
that's probably the one he wants.
Yeah.
Because he wants to go to New York.
sooner or later.
And he doesn't care about the other side because that's not him. So, whatever.
Stupid oohs.
I pre-planned that for you.
All right. So with its 4. Oh, so I could.
I mean, even if you wanted to, you'd have to pay.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have to pay to do it.
Really
I mean, it's
Well,
insulated
the
as
Erie
hell.
might. Erie might find a way to get up there.
Yeah,
It'd be
you still-
easier
but
for
still
the,
have-
the
But
Boston,
no, you're right.
Boston
it's
could
just
do
really
it.
bad.
It'd be
Boston can do
But
it.
you're doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
But Boston is open to New York at the moment.
Yeah. So like
Boston has all those routes
I
right
don't
there.
think I need a token in New York. I'm not gonna go through it.
Okay. No, you're not going to go. You remember, you never
1,
token
2, 3,
in your
4,
destination.
5.
You token adjacent to your destination.
So it runs 11, 12, 13, 18.
Hey, you did,
Nice.
you did something.
It did
That's
something.
4 train.
Mm-hmm.
You're back in it.
I have
You're
4
in it
of
to win
those.
it.
And your company gets some money.
But I only have, so I have $375.
You could probably mung up the Erie the same way. Start the Erie without ever having to run a train by bending in some crazy way.
Wait, these are 350. These are 300. I paid 450 for that.
Are you sure?
Yes, because I had $454.
All right. I think that's some bullshit.
Yeah. We'll check the videotape.
Okay, I can't do anything else.
Yeah, he's got $150.
I have $154. I started with 900. I could do the math. I could count it back out if you'd like.
So let's do it. You right, because you have three. You
I
have four.
I had $1,000 in there.
And you have 480 in the current trains, right? You've lost a 3, so
Yeah.
there's
So minus 180 for that train, minus 180 for that train, minus 300 for that
Here,
train.
go ahead.
and you tokened,
Hit pay.
which is 40.
So
I paid
72.
120 there,
Yeah, right, 120.
and I paid 80 for
Company,
that,
That's 36.
and then I paid $14 in dividends. It's 154.
Okay.
Exactly.
No, I
Yeah, I was like,
I think-
because I looked over.
I think if we can calculate it, we should, right?
I looked over and I'm like, I need to have 450 for a train, but it was this train. I paid that price for this
Did
train.
you buy the last 4? You
I did buy the last 4.
Which is why
That's
you.
why
That's
yes.
what, yeah, that got you.
It was this whole thing.
Which saved you.
I don't know if
Here
it's
are
saved.
paid out.
Oh no, yeah, because I
All right,
don't think you.
that's the end of that is the end
and then
of
you
the
were down to
operating
B&O
route.
with 2-3 trains and no
Oh,
money.
you were about to dump the.
I would
B&O?
have just dumped it.
I
Alright.
think I would be okay with that.
It
I
would've
like
had,
it when
it would have had no money
that's ideal.
How would it have had no?
I have
because
priority.
I would have bought the last 4 train. I would have bought my private out for $140, and I would have put a $100 token in there. It would have had like $5. It was perfect
With what trains?
with 2-3 trains.
Huh.
It would, and then the stock value would have been like
Would've been
67. It would have been shit. Like it was glorious, and then
That was
You
I
bought
awesome.
don't think so.
That was awesome.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe you're right.
I should buy a thing. I should buy a CPR.
It's
That's
a
where the money's
stock-
at, right?
Are we in a stock round?
We're in a stock
We're in a
round.
stock
I
round.
got you almost spit out.
I mean,
That's CPR.
I wasn't gonna directly tell Tim not to buy a CPR, but I like.
Don't.
don't want to buy a CPR.
I wasn't going to buy a CPR.
You were-
I wanted to see. I didn't see what you were doing with it,
Yeah.
but
Well,
it
can we
didn't
turn
seem to
these
be a
back over?
Yeah,
train.
turn the back.
So
So
I
where's
didn't
the
see
money?
the B&O thing going. I don't know if that really would have helped you. It would have really hurt me. I don't know if that was worth.
It would have given me the money to start another company.
Maybe. Just by selling, right? Because it's
Yep.
up there now. Okay, all right, I see it.
Right? It would have put you in a position to have to take it. You wouldn't have been able to get rid of it, and I would have had the money to start.
I'd
another
have to buy
company.
the 4 over. Yeah, I wouldn't have.
I'm gonna buy one of them RC&Os, and also I'm gonna sell that piece of crap. Nope, it's got a train. No, hang on.
It's got a permanent
It's got a permanent train.
Yeah, maybe
So
I sell it
it's
anyway.
never
Go
going.
up.
It's
never
never
going to go
going
down
south.
Just
again.
you want to take the stock.
Just
out of
tank the stock. I'm done.
See, I think that's the other thing. Yeah, you're giving up all that stock value. You've got this, and it's got a permanent train. So I think that's worth running rather than ducking out on. But again, what do I know?
You know stuff.
I buy a share of the NNH
I was under the impression that you,
for 100.
that you knew things, Tim.
it. He does math and he knows things.
Who does math and you know things?
The PPR is certainly, and it's got a bunch of money, doesn't it?
Well, it has money. It doesn't have enough for a train.
Are there blacks in there?
Yeah,
Right.
but it's not. It does not have $450, which is what I would like it to have. It has 400 and.
So you're going to withhold your one of these.
$412. I need to get a permanent train.
I don't know what.
Those are for
I'm getting
butts.
For mine. And I've only got $200. Yeah, I don't think I'm in good shape at all.
Permanent trains are for booty. I like this. This is fun. This right here, this guy. What's going on with that guy? You're like, don't worry about that guy.
He's not going to be there for a while. he's there just for a minute.
This is what, 112?
112.
That's the NNH?
Yes. Can you have those?
Somebody needs to tank that stock value.
224.
How dare you, sir?
We're going to have to do it. I'd buy one and sell it.
It's a solid thing to do. Maybe I do that to Tim.
And I think Tim's going to.
Okay. Maybe I dump it on it.
It's got 2 trains, right?
It doesn't. I'm not doing that.
I don't know how to make that shit.
No, I mean, you would do it better than
So if
this.
I sell all of these, I got like 380.
Is that enough to do anything?
I have 200 right now.
So 380. So
So
you
580?
580. That's enough to start a company at 90.
That's right where I would do it.
All right. So now, what might I be buying then?
Good question.
What Erie?
The Erie.
Erie or the NYC or Boston? I was just saying how Boston. is.
Boston.
I was just saying how good Boston was.
It's really wicked. You were just saying how good Boston was.
I'd have to buy a 5. I need to figure out exactly how much I'm going to get. So it's 224 if I sell that. 164 if I sell those.
That's 288. No. What,
380. It should be 224 and 164.
388.
I'm going to have $590.
That's still.
To start at 90, I mean, that's pretty good.
You could sell one of your C&Os.
And I could sell a C&O. Oh, look at that. So it
80.
doesn't hurt it too much.
You could sell your own company, which is an interesting strategy. To start a new, better company. Because old things are bad.
Is it better?
It depends. I mean, if you sell one share to get 6 more, then yes, I think that's better.
Oh, you're
Let me tell
Can
you.
I see the New York tile? The New York brown tile?
It's a double.
All right. I'm going to do it.
Oh,
I'm selling all of
that
these.
sold?
Okay, wait. Let's one.
Oh my God.
Okay, one thing at a time. So you're selling 2 of these.
Right.
So how much did you already figure this out?
Yeah, I'm going to get 388.
Okay.
Don't
splash the pot.
Sorry.
We don't let him point at the board anymore.
Oh yeah, that's right. Tim's not allowed to point at tiles. Not since that game 1856. 1856, yeah.
Shut up.
It was late. That's the excuse. What are you doing?
And then I'm going to buy the Boston, Maine as
It's green. I don't like that.
what
Do
are
it.
we at? That's 90, so that'll go first.
Yep.
I would like to buy it at 100, but I need someone else to go into it. Oh, you're right. I'm going to sell one of these as well.
So then you get another $82.
Another 82, right?
No.
Nope. You are correct, sir. So give me...
$82.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out
I know
what
that you were.
combination of chips leads to 82. There's no way to figure that
All
out.
right, now
Then I'll par it at 100, and I will buy
Very
my 2 shares of that
for $200.
for $200. All right. Now I gotta make stacks of 100. Yeah, I'm feeling like, just to describe my thinking, is that I need to mix it up because I'm not running well. So
Have you done this? That's 210.
I've done it. Because it's 200.
Hey, they don't ever count against you.
right.
No,
And
he's
that's-
still taking his turn.
So you have those two shares. So at the end of the game, that's gonna when we start bumping against the shared limit.
They're not gonna count. No, they're in the
They
yellow
don't
now.
count
They don't
against
count.
it.
Oh, they don't count. So
Nope.
that's one of the things that
Yeah.
helps.
What are you gonna do now?
Cool.
What am I gonna do
You
now?
you sold those for a reason, I assume.
Well, because I didn't want them anymore, and they're just gonna keep going down in
Right.
value unless something happens.
Mm-hmm. So then, what do you do?
It's a good question.
Is it?
Well, I'm buying 6. Whatever.
So that's
I'll do this when it happens.
Okay.
3. I want to see what kind of money I can get. 307. What's that one at? 71. It's 440.
What was that?
Those are all the privates.
Oh,
They were
okay.
like,
Yeah, they were
Like, what are
sort
those?
of people.
I
I
don't
see.
see it. And
All right.
Casino is
I
also.
just away from the table.
You just gotta get away from the table sometimes.
116. Or. I don't know what shares are any good. I mean, I guess the Beano's got a 5 frame, but he could do. All you guys are garbage. You're all up to shenanigans. Every single one of you.
Yeah. Okay. With what you're doing with the CPR, that's
No,
shenanigans.
I'm saying I don't trust you to do much of anything good.
What about bad?
I trust you to do bad things.
Okay.
$516, I can start at 82, get $820. I mean, I feel like oh, whatever. I'm gonna sell those two.
Okay, so you get 71
Yeah.
and 75.
It was 146.
Yeah.
125,
Oh, we
35,
pitched another CNO somewhere.
45, 46. And then
Man, if only I could buy that, but I can't.
Yeah.
Because I sold.
Alright. So the Erie and the NYC.
Yes.
The NYC is not in a super great position.
Yeah, it's opened.
And the Erie,
You need another briefcase.
just to do more stupid crap. Interesting. Because Boston, Maine. It lays a home tile on its first run, which wasn't super great.
We'll have to wait some time.
Well, this one, right?
Oh, the NYC.
Yeah,
I thought you said,
I mean-
you said Boston and Maine out loud. And I
No.
thought you were still talking about that one.
But then it could just get. I mean, you can get over there into Boston,
Right.
potentially.
In time.
I don't know if it's worth it. That's the question. This is Erie thing. They
Yeah,
go
Erie is
weird,
complicated.
and then into Rochester.
I wonder if
Down.
if it's
We will.
supposed to ooh across.
Right. So it's 3 rounds next.
Yes.
3 ORs.
You check to see how many ORs you have at the beginning of the OR. And then you do
Mhm.
that number even if phase change.
Right.
I don't know what any of you guys are doing. This is all weird. You messed everything up.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's all messed up. We need to
Can't
cheese it.
quite figure out the right thing to do.
What if you did the wrong thing?
What if you did?
I've been doing crazy stuff the whole time, right?
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to start the Erie.
Okay.
And I think it was at 82. At 82 is what I part at.
Okay.
So that's 100. Just in case.
So you're done then in this.
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Yeah. This is insane.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm doing.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Probably gonna go bankrupt.
I'd be okay with that.
If I went bankrupt? I'm then
No,
out of the game.
no, I'd be okay with anybody going bankrupt, including myself.
Tim, how much of that money is yours? You have such.
All of this is mine. This
Okay.
is
All right.
all of, yeah. Right. So
Okay, there. That's fine.
this was money that I'm going to spend this round.
Okay.
On your
So I have $10 on my company.
Okay.
On these, yeah. This is all going to
assault,
go.
that's all for Boston.
And the way I stack my money is
Can I see that?
either stacks of 100 or stacks of the same
Yes, can I
color
see
chip.
that? They're just two.
There's only-
Give me the.
The green ooh is the same.
Yeah, I just need to kind of figure out how life
I'm
works
thinking.
for me.
I'm thinking.
Can you ooh to
Yeah.
Probably.
Yes.
and then upgrade to brown to go through?
Yeah, probably.
That's probably worth doing.
I think that was.
What do oohs pay? 30?
40?
40 at the.
Why is everything dumb in this game?
Yep. Dumb and
I mean, its first routes really aren't going to be super great. But whatever. I'm trying to embrace the ooze. They frighten me.
You're frightened you.
embrace the ooh.
I don't know, Sean.
Yeah, that's where I
I
was
just
at.
don't know.
And so then I just gave up and just made a decision.
All right.
As all you're playing the other 18Xs, does that help you or hurt you in playing
Yeah, this one's
Mm.
fairly different because
It is-
it's much more aggressive. On,
everything has been, but
This
part
is
of it
a
is
super
that is the
aggressive
way
game.
this game plays.
Yes.
right.
But I have much more experience with this than with the others because I haven't been.
So the thing
coming
that
up
happens
with
in
this.
some of the other games is your incremental path.
Right.
So you think you can do something like this,
And
Right.
but you can't. So
Right,
starting
because-
a company to get
Okay.
more money because
I'm
you
done.
don't put more money
Right,
in it.
right.
You don't get free money.
Yeah. And this one gives you free money.
Right. So it's like, oh, I can start a company. I can get it. I can get a couple trains out of it. I can save myself. You try to do that in an incremental campaign.
I
and you're
like-
like, oh, I just boned myself.
Yeah.
I really like the way that
Tim did, or not Tim.
the
Tom.
use of that
67.
with this particular, because we're all building down here, right? And
Yeah.
nobody's like, Boston isn't. I mean, I might theoretically move that up there if I think you're winning.
Tim.
But otherwise. But you've got a 4 train and you can always buy it over 5K. You're saying me, right?
Yeah.
I am going to buy another B&M. And in fact, I'm going to buy 4 of these B&Ms.
And you're gonna.
So flip, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
He does it. He flips.
I mean, if somebody else buys one, then I'll have to reconsider. But
How many
They're at
B&Os
100.
are in the market?
2.
this makes sense. Because I can't set that one to last anyway.
So I'll buy another Erie for 82.
You have to make it a weird number.
Yeah, there's 102.
D 65 7.
Pass.
These. I think I have learned something here.
Yeah.
I want to sit to the right of Jeremiah next.
Why?
You flip the thing.
Because
Seating is very important.
Hold on. This is the first time I've ever tried to run the B&O. And that's the only reason it put me in the position that I'm in. Right?
Well, right.
So,
But,
sitting next to me is
well, I just,
pass.
I think, I have too many of these. Right.
Shawn, what's that?
You're trying to decide whether you're going to
Yeah, I'm going to run my floater this time.
or whether you're going to buy something else, right? I think I need to float mine, so.
I'm done.
So it
No, not yet.
It didn't do anything. Right?
No.
Yeah.
At the end of the round.
Well, this doesn't go down because it's
right,
the bottom.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just going to put these in a pile.
Yeah.
We're not going to worry about those.
I want to,
Hide those under
there we
there.
go.
Pass.
And then I do this one, and that floats it. B&M. I don't know if I've ever run the B&M.
You have. I know you have.
No, I think I've done the New York and Albany. I don't think I've done the B&M.
Let me see.
Well, the rule, so I could float this and sell one, right?
That's correct.
Oh, alright. So I'm gonna
You can sell shares of a company that is not operating.
That's correct.
In this
You
game.
it's just
In this
not
game.
in the very first round of the game.
Right. It's weird.
It is weird.
It's weird. Because you figure of all the games, this would be, since this is such a stock reliant game, that would be a restriction. That
Yeah.
would be, right?
But this was the first one, right? So a lot of the
This was the second one. 1829.
Oh, 18, but right, it was
This was the one that hit it
was
big.
the first, I think the first one that was really developed. Though. But yeah, you're right, 1829, that's probably where they got the idea to do a lot of these numbers.
So then,
So Ian, where do you again?
Pass.
You're out. I can actually buy a PPR.
I'm gonna go
to the Erie, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna run there and then go up to there.
No, he's not. He's lying. He's full of it.
And then I don't know.
And then, who knows?
I mean, honestly, it's hard to get more than one train, so that's about as much as I'm gonna be able to. Because I don't have. I don't know. That's basically a lot of just stuff. I really don't have a strong plan.
I too do not have a strong plan. But I got a plan.
Buy a share of the B&M.
So if I'd known you were going to do that, of course I could just sell. Don't want to do that. So,
Yeah, wow, you would lose 100.
yeah, well, it's gonna drop to 90 anyway.
But then it's going to go up twice,
Right.
right? That's because like if we were only doing one round, right, you would lose $10 on that. But since we're doing 3,
Do you have any more money cash?
Yeah,
you
I'm
yourself here.
Right.
And you don't have enough. So right now I'm priority.
Yep.
So the question is whether that's worth anything.
I could take another action because I could sell something.
I could sell. Yeah, I could sell.
Who's up?
Why would you?
Tim's contemplating his life.
These games are good for that.
The only thing I can do is buy a PPR, and I'm trying to decide whether that makes any sense at all.
Do you have money that isn't being invested?
Yes. But
Are you
currently, I am priority deal.
Ah.
And everybody else is out of money unless they sell
That's
something.
actually a choice.
Yes, so that's the question.
But if you pass and then Shawn does something,
You could always do something later.
and then make you priority deal.
But see,
That's true.
that's
You
the
can
thing.
only
If I thought you were going to do something, if I thought you were going to sell something, and then,
This is what we tell. This happened once with
then
Shawn.
I
and
want to
Amy.
do something now so that I still remember. Or wow,
It was that you can only control to the player if you're left is the priority deal. You can't control if you get it. You can only
can't
control if somebody
control
else gets
who-
it.
whether
The
you get
next
it or
person
not.
gets it.
I think it's worth holding on to for whatever reason.
So you're gonna pass.
Alright, so I sell one of these,
Look, you messed it up, Shawn. Or Tim. $82.
and then I buy one of these.
You collect that difference. 82 and 69.
It's 67. He's buying from
Well,
here.
67. So that's even easier then. It's $15. I'm gonna pass.
Damn it, Sean.
Pass.
Just pass.
Now what's
I
gonna happen?
don't want to give Sean priority.
Then don't.
What the hell am I gonna do?
Yeah, he's not earning a lot. Well, there's 3 rounds. I think I will put my money to work then. If I can't be priority deal, then I will go.
No, but you
ahead.
can. No, you can't be because I'm
Right,
priority.
you're priority deal, so now I'm making Sean priority deal. And
You messed it all up. I don't
This
even
is
know. I don't even know
72.
what he's messed up. but
I
he's
don't
done
even
it.
know what I've done either. 67, I'm going to buy one of those PPRs because that's all I can do, having sold the others. And the Erie is still too much, right? The Erie. Well, wait, that's 76? What did I have? That's 67. I had 72. So I can't buy this Erie.
That's 76. So you doubly can't buy that baby.
But specifically what I'm saying is
Yeah.
I can't buy that because it's 76. And I can't buy this because it's 82. And I can't buy the CNO because I sold one. So it's got to be this PPR.
Okay. I'm glad that we were able to figure that out.
Yeah.
I pass.
Is this
Pass.
PPR here or here?
It's
Here.
still here, right?
So do I think? What do I will know. Whatever. This is where I'm at.
You pass.
Yes.
Pass.
Pass.
Oh, I thought you were giving me this.
Well, it
So you're
says priority
priority
deal.
deal,
on
yeah.
it.
Right, but then you gave me this also.
All
You
right.
want them both? You want one of them?
That's not one of them.
3 operating rounds.
Spread them out.
All right.
So I believe the B&M should be up
The
there.
B&M is up there.
100.
It needs to lay its token.
It's
Do it.
Oh, it's green.
Yes. Because that's the
There's nothing green about it.
right. So in the reprint, it's green too, and
Right.
people are
those,
like
those were the original colors.
the green.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Well,
So
then
That's where these came
I'm
from.
upgrading New York and tokening New York.
okay. I mean that's the thing you did, right? Okay.
So that's 100. No, it's 40.
It's 40.
So I get 60 back.
Can I put New York over here?
Can I make a New
It's
York?
the New York of
Columbus. How about Columbus?
Upper New York.
And I'm going to buy both of these. Which is nice.
Did you flip that and put money in it? Oh, the money is you have it set up
Yeah,
inside.
I was doing other things.
Okay.
So I didn't run, so I dropped,
You drop it like it's hot.
and I'm done.
Okay. Those tokens don't fit. Everything about this game is just slightly off in a way that is sort
Alright,
of
who's
upsetting.
up now?
Me. The N.
N H N.
Why?
Because you want to get into.
Who's next? I want to know who's next. It's the Erie is next.
Nobody cares about the years.
I care. Well, I want to know where people are at, and I want to know who's doing what.
Yeah, that's worth
Knowing is half the battle.
knowing.
I'm gonna just keep withholding.
Disagree.
I'm gonna have all my companies in the yellow. None of them count. It's like I can.
What a bold strategy.
But you can have like
I
you
can
can
have
have like tons of shares of everything else because you don't have. I don't think that really stops anything.
No, because green
you
will
know,
upgrade that.
But we want to make sure that that goes there.
Okay.
I feel I'm at the B&O.
It's still up. I mean, it can still get in there.
It's
It's
still
not.
fine.
It's not.
It's
fine.
fine. I mean, I've got a permanent train
I'm
that's going to
just
continue to, you know,
8.
my choice was either,
9.
you know what,
12,
somebody had to do it.
15,
What, the B&O?
16.
And nobody else did. So that's, I mean, I didn't bid on it first round.
I've done it 2 or 3
Alright.
times in games.
And I'll pay.
Yeah,
I'll pay
I'll do
19.
it. But I often felt like I was in the same position where I'm like, I'm 4th. Nah, screw it. I'm gonna. I'm going to fight somebody else on some other thing that I haven't done before.
Somebody was suggesting that when the B&O does this, then
Yeah.
they bend around and they take advantage of that
Yeah.
that connection.
There's that.
But to me, it always seems like we race for there.
But you're
because trying to
You're
get in
racing
there.
for New York.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
where the money is.
Right.
Anyway, the NNH is done. So now it is the Erie at 76. Don't choose wrong on putting your token down. Also, get your tokens out. You're like, I'm going to build in Hamilton
So I do
from
that?
here.
Oh. What happened?
Hey, this is 1856 here. This little area,
Just
because
right.
the Windsor is an off-board, but Hamilton, Toronto is the New York of Canada.
So you're saying...
Yeah, do that one. That's the power. Oh, now you messed it all up.
So I go back and flip.
Yeah. And now you got to do a thing.
And then I should buy a
All
train.
right.
You should buy a train.
I feel like I've done a productive thing, but I don't think I have a winning set.
I think you've not messed up. How about that?
Yeah.
This is-
I think that didn't work out for me, but that could have been because I'm dumb, or it could have been because you guys reacted, or because just the way
It's hard to tell, isn't
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Sometimes.
So the thing is,
it? Yeah. How much money do you have?
$820.
Okay. That makes sense. I mean, that 10 times 82. You just add a 0 to the end.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking?
Thinking, who do I want to have the 6?
Your mother. Oh, because you have 3 companies.
Oh, that's right. You're about to do that, aren't you?
He's going to buy a 6.
Damn it! I wanted to.
That's gonna rust
Is that
on
going to
the
run
trees.
before mine?
It doesn't matter. Wait.
It will,
Why?
because it
If
burns
he,
his 3
if he
on the
buys,
C-note.
he's doing it right now. So the answer is, if he buys it, then yes, it
Right.
will bone you. I'm like, I'm not sure what you're worried about, Tim. You're getting boned. You're getting boned on this.
Yeah. The question was whether I wanted to run,
Oh.
whether I wanted to buy both 5s.
Oh. Do you need to?
But I had the money to buy both
should
5s,
buy
and I
both
didn't have
5s.
money to buy the 3. So I obviously wanted to buy both 5s, but I really kind of wanted to run this
Oh well.
to get
yeah.
some money.
I understand.
And then the Sienna run is next, right?
Uh huh.
So here's my... So...
I'm sorry. What is?
We're right here.
It was at 76.
Yeah, which beats 70.
Right. So selling one share didn't matter.
Oh, at the end of the round, the B&O has been sold out. So now the B&O actually runs next.
Yeah. Okay.
So I could buy this train over for all of that money.
Yes. And then what do you do with this?
Well, then this...
Has a then that
It
buys-
has
I buy...
a 6 and a D or something.
Well, it's only...
It's a you don't have
4,
1260.
5, 6, 7, 8.
It's 820.
9, 10, 11, 12.
Maybe you do buy two 6s.
Oh, that's 8, 8. 9, 11, 12, 12, 30. Not 12, 6.
No,
I have to withhold.
you would have to withhold. You know, if you just parred at night.
I've never had enough money to
I know.
buy anything.
I know.
So if I do that, then Tim gets an extra run.
Before the 3s.
Right, before the 3s go.
Right.
But that puts all the money over here. Otherwise, I buy a 6 over here,
Yeah.
and then 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then
And
run.
then what else?
And then run withhold.
Well, then there's $200 sitting over here.
And then he buys the 6 over into this
200
one.
for tokening then into
I mean,
Then
it's
who
like
cares?
it almost feels like a waste.
into New York City or something.
Well, I might need to. I don't know. See, I just don't know if that guy's gonna need 2 trains.
What? Who? PRR?
Yeah.
Whatever.
More
More
trains.
trains.
I'm
More
gonna buy
trains
this
is
stuff.
our.
I'm gonna put this stuff over here.
Hey, remember there are 3 trains still in the market.
That's right. You can buy
Well, for like.
Well, you don't have to buy a train at
For
all with
five,
Erie. It
yeah.
doesn't have a route, but
Right.
but
he did do that.
but the question is whether
Very
you
good.
want to or not.
The B&O is next.
Because you wanted to move the money over.
Which I feel that may have been.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know the answer of.
Yeah. I mean, you've created a very interesting
So
situation.
there's no
that-
ooh for here.
That's not a new. That's
Or
a double.
double
That's a
dip.
double
There's
dip.
double dip. Oh, there is. Yeah,
There's a number
those
of
double.
them.
Those double.
It's-
Them are double ditsu.
But the B&O
Can.
doesn't
Cannot.
connect there.
Oh, can yes. Yes.
Oh yes, it can.
Yes.
Smear
Well,
my ears and jelly,
there
roll me
it
in the
is.
mud.
I'm like, yeah, he's gonna say that thing.
And so,
He's gonna
so
say
are
that.
you, are you gonna bone them? Is that what you're gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
I'm already
These are they already
I
there.
have a bunch
Well,
of
we want to be doubled in there,
I would-
and we're not.
I know you
doing
do.
it,
I would
so-
have liked. I also would have done that and then token.
I was like, but if somebody builds that thing around, then I'll run to New York twice. And if Jeremiah does it, then I get 40% of Jeremiah's runs. I'm okay with
Yeah,
that too.
you're fine with the B&O.
I mean, I would like double New York, but I will also accept single New York. I mean, we all want the New York, Paris, London route.
Oh, so did you buy 6?
I did
No.
not buy a
You
6.
did not buy 6. All right, so then I have to.
So you're not going to build this?
Not gonna build that.
Okay.
I'm upgrading.
Yeah. That is how that works.
So then your runs, you have 2 trains.
Yeah, I have a 5 and a 3. So I'm thinking because I was thinking I'd get
That's
this for.
a 3, and then one of the 5
5.
somewhere down here.
What's the 3?
It's 2, but
Yeah,
it's
it's 2. Okay.
Because you can't go through it.
Like, cause
how much is New York?
8.
80. So that's by itself is
That's
100.
10.
It's probably 1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4, 5.
4, 5, right? Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
So that's 70, 80, it's 28 is what I'm counting. 10 for here and 18 for here.
So I didn't forget it.
28.
28.
That's a pretty good run.
28.
Yeah,
and,
see,
and, and it pays.
that's why I think trying to get out of the B&O may not have.
You get 168.
Yep.
I mean, it's gonna be less than that next.
I got my money now, though. Money now, better than money later, right?
And it's done.
C and O.
Pure cane sugar.
That's P. That's
That's-
PCS. Like, that's not even close. What do you?
That's C and H.
I have one share of pretty much everything else. So if you guys
What do you want, Tim? Oh,
I'm counting.
You guys paying me when you gotta go.
All right. Well, you should ask when you get back.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if it makes sense to try to make another route into Chicago.
it's 2 upgrades. So there's that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to happen right now.
Okay.
It doesn't
I
matter
see.
for right now. The question is whether I bend in here try to get an ooh, but that with that $80, yeah,
$80?
it would absolutely be worth doing without it.
Right.
But I don't have $80. I'd have to withhold, and I don't think I'm interested in withholding at the moment. So,
Ever?
That seems short-sighted. Always withhold.
well, I mean, I have 2 trains and 2 permanents, so I don't really need to withhold ever again. The question is whether it's going to be worth doing that. So go ahead and give me the single hard dit.
I'm next, right?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. Am I?
You
told me
already
C
next.
and O
Yeah, the
first.
PRR is next.
All right.
I'm
So 1, 2, 3, 4, and
I'm
1, 2, 3.
checking stuff out.
So that's 70. That's 12.
I mean, you can get to New York with either of these 2.
20. 26 is what I'm seeing.
Huh?
This is it. Because there's that one. That's it.
So I'm
Yeah.
I'm counting 26, 7, 10, 14, and 12. So, yeah. 26. So I will pay that out.
Oh, there's the Dang.
It's you and him, I think.
So he gets 26, and I get whatever that times 5 is.
It's the 5th row down.
130.
PRR.
So which of these is?
What do you?
So I can't get to the north, right? I have to get
No,
through.
You get to the north and not to the. Oh, you go into the south.
I'm going to the south, but I can't get to the north.
Right.
And there's no way to do that.
I mean, it's just you're not getting there, man. The best option I think is you're gonna come out this way and then come back around. But at that point, you could go that way. So if that's the case, then you want the X because you want to do something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
instead of 2 New Yorks.
Well, you'd have to do a couple upgrades.
You guys are all fighting for the same thing.
The way to get 2 New Yorks is that hard left, and then we all get it.
This
But
one.
no, there isn't one, Tim. It's over there. That's it. There is no hard left.
Wow, that was
town.
dumb then. I didn't know I was going to start and need that.
If well, we need to go, Tim. I need you to do your mulligan and go back in time 2.5 hours.
Yeah, right. Is that what was just happening with that discussion?
That's what we were
there?
talking about.
Yeah. All right, well,
So much for that.
yeah.
I appreciate that you made.
I can hit double New York, and the NNH can, but not both halves of New York. We just run the line twice.
Yeah.
But that's the best we can do.
Alright, so what is the worst thing for everybody else?
I
Then
don't know.
doesn't
I'm not even running
Then
on
it
it.
doesn't even make sense for me to worry about it.
Yeah, don't bother. Do something else. What about him? You should get-
$72 into my
Into your company.
company. Wow,
Alright,
that's
so-
kind of. Hold on, just a second here. Okay, I'm good. I just needed to quickly. But this does actually mean I can build into Detroit. Because I now have $80.
Are you sure?
Does it screw you guys up?
No, that actually helps the B&O.
It helps the B&O. Yeah, because then he can do something.
Can I take this back? Can I use my mulligan to take that back?
You don't. Was that last turn?
No, I built it this turn
Oh.
in long term.
What? The C&O?
No, the C&O built
C&O.
it.
Yeah, which is just before this.
Yeah,
So
what-
just go ahead and do it because I haven't done anything.
What do you want to do, Tim? Well,
I need. I'm sorry. I need to do some math on. Can I? Are there any ooze left?
what, the green ooze?
Yes.
Yeah, there's that one.
So if I were to do something,
But you
like-
don't have the $80, the $72 in the company.
Not this turn. I
Okay.
can't upgrade it. I'm not touching it anyway. That's
Okay.
why I'm deciding whether I need to build there,
Okay. Sharp.
or if I need to bend this. Right. Take a green hard bend. Is that, according to previously established rules, is
That's-
that legal?
This
Right.
spacing?
Because
This
I can never upgrade that. So
Right.
this never. But it
That's
doesn't
not
matter.
yeah,
It's not a grade.
not an issue.
Okay. So.
But it might matter for which ooh fits there, because you'll have to orient the ooh such that a track goes this way.
Yeah,
and
so
that might be a problem.
Let me see the brown ooze then. Oh man, everything is just such a
Everything
mess.
is it's rolling
Oh,
back.
and they're all different. Oh man.
Okay. What are you trying to do with this?
Okay, so I have a 3 train, right,
Yeah.
which is about to go away.
Oh, yeah,
I
let's
think.
assume it goes away.
So
Can I just get it straight? It's fine, whatever. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, Tim. Let's talk ooze. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to get around and then back through here in the crossover with the bow and arrow? With the bow and arrow, Tim?
1, 2, 3,
4.
Then
5.
I never get there, but well, I'm gonna eventually have the 5. So 1, 2, nah. See, that's always gonna be probably better with a 5.
But see, then if you're building in from the north, your options are this or that, right? Like that's it.
So what I'm wondering is if I have a single 5 train, what would be the best route?
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right?
I buy a 6.
7. That's taking 40 away.
You'll have to get his when he's done with the math.
Okay, so give me a hard single dit.
So the thing that was there.
I mean a soft single dit. I'm
Okay.
sorry,
A
a gentle.
gentle dit, and then
Okay.
okay.
And then we'll deal with that later.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes, yes.
Now, nothing changed.
Nothing changed.
And you lose your 3.
Right, because you bought a 6.
I bought a 6.
So all the 3s go.
We already got rid of it. Okay. That was exhausting.
Yeah.
How about the CPR? Still just chilling?
Yeah.
You chilling like a villain? Alright, cool. Okay. So now,
Damn it, that's not what I wanted to do.
what do you need to do?
Do you want the tight dit back?
1, 2, 3, 4. That seems to me like that's going
I'm
to
going to
be
leave
the
that
best.
over there for you to decide whenever you're ready.
I think what I need to do instead is do a green gentle fork. And I swear to God this will be the last time. Except I don't think that exists, right?
This way?
To the right. Yes, let's do that.
A right rune.
Yeah.
Alright, I will trust. I'm not going to trust you, actually. I was like, I'll trust you.
All right, that's it. We're calling it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just go ahead and
you can have your
That's
mulligan
dumb.
back,
That's
but the
dumb.
next
That's dumb.
the
That's
next
dumb.
change
Dumb.
is definitely going to have to take it from you.
Yeah. I'll spin the mulligan.
Alright.
I don't
Alright,
really
I
do
got
that
two.
anymore.
Yeah, you got two. Man, you're so good at this game.
Right, I was just...
What did he mow? Oh.
But it doesn't... Yeah. It's nonsense happening over there, and it's going to be...
That's just hanging on.
It's
Oh,
just
he
there.
was giving... Yeah, he was letting me evaluate the dude.
Yeah.
OR2.
OR2.
Private pay.
Did you guys pay
You
me?
got-
Yeah, you guys, yeah.
I don't know what you. I actually don't know what you. I paid you for the CNO.
And that
Right,
was
so I
private.
should get PNR
Didn't pay.
No.
Didn't get
and the
anything.
NNH.
I don't know. The NNA train for 19.
You were there before, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't pay him.
Oh,
This is still the first.
This is now we're going into the second one. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing that you missed was the CNO.
how much did the CNO make?
I gave you
26.
I gave you 26. That's the green and the.
Yeah,
That's the 26 on top.
And the PRR.
Didn't pay.
And the
And how much did the
CPR.
NNH run for?
19.
19.
And you have how many? 1.
10, 19.
Right, but I 18, so I didn't take it because I would have had another one. Right,
Okay.
so
I'm not.
19. Right. All right. So if I took 19, I would have had.
I'm fine with... I
No,
don't know.
The NNH was before. I mean, then.
Oh no! Then if
Yeah.
they ran before me, then
Yeah,
yeah,
they
I
ran
took it.
before
Yeah, I
the
took it.
BNO.
I took it. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
All right.
I
what
probably
runs-
changed it
what,
out.
What is the order of
The
things running?
NNH,
Mhm.
and then the B&M, the B&O, the CNO, the Erie. Yeah, we're gonna do like a zigzag.
Okay, so the B&O before the CNO, the B&M, and the NNH. Okay.
Okay, I was trying to figure out right before I was so rudely interrupted.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, Tim.
I should have withheld on the CNO. No. Well, maybe. Nah. I think I'm committed to just running a single 5. Not getting those diesel routes.
You're probably gonna be okay. But I mean, who knows, right? Like, it could all go away tomorrow. That's what I say.
Yeah.
It's because everything's all wrong. That's why.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. That one's also reasonably good. Do you have a token left?
No.
Yeah, me either.
I had one token. I spent it ages ago.
That's another thing. The B&M only has one token.
And
I had to get it
same
in
thing.
New York.
I guess I'll do that. As discussed, this has too many sides going into the ocean, so the city doesn't upgrade. Alright, meh. So I went for 15. There we go. 34. This Atlantic City's garbage.
You've only gone
I got a 4 train.
this.
There's-
No, you're right.
There are,
No, no,
there
no.
are dits everywhere.
Yes. Yeah, the Eastern Seaboard just blows.
Alright.
Fight all game to get in there. You're like, oh, this place is shit.
I run it for 15. And I'm going to pay it at 15.
Yeah, it seems to make sense.
All right.
Move and flip. That's stock value.
Look at that stock value. It's going to be a problem, though. Oh, this gets some money.
How much is the Deep South worth now?
40. Now it is the B and M.
So it feels like I need to upgrade this, so I can run through it.
That's your option. And that there are no options. So there you go.
Now, you guys are all out of tokens.
Right.
What's tokens?
So that those tokens are, yeah, of course the stupid PPR has tokens.
Oh man, the PR has so many tokens.
Believe it or not, the C&O actually has a token.
So what's it going to do? Well, it's not his turn, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. So that's not matter.
So
Who is it? This is the B&M. Okay.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
So this is a huge payout.
All right, so do it. Whose part
30,
you are?
40, 70, 80, 160. That's 16.
Is that the mulligan?
11,
Just
12,
Well, like, it was
20.
actually a lot better than I thought it was going to.
16 plus 25.
16,
41.
41. Yeah.
41 is what B&M is currently.
Man, look at that.
That's
huge.
Huge.
You should withhold.
I should withhold so that I can buy a stupid diesel or something. But
A diesel with a Z.
all right, did you buy a 6? You did.
I bought a 6.
And how much money you got there?
600.
So you withhold and you can go to the D's.
Yes.
On the other hand,
You have different fingers.
44.10. It's $246. I mean, even on the table.
Don't leave it on the table.
I think that money is better in
So
my
the thing-
hand.
Well, the thing is, that company can do that every time, right? It's got 2 permanents. It's not like
Until it gets tokened out, right?
Yeah.
Until you run and put a token out. But if you do that, you don't have a
I can run if I'm going to run for.
right. You need to withhold. You're going to withhold a bunch. So
Well, I got a 4 and a 6, so I should be able to withhold once and make a few $100s.
yeah.
Yeah, like I withhold for 130. I don't know. I just did something wrong.
I think this is my chance. Okay, I'm sorry. I got to really think about this because it's not going to run for 41 again.
You're pretty sure.
Anybody else have one? You got one.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate Jeremiah. So I should withhold.
I feel like that's pretty standard. Just talking out. It's like, what do you have? Do you have it? I hate you.
I mean, I also hate Ian and Tim, so.
It's equal opportunity.
Andy's not even here, and I really kind of don't like him.
410.
Jeremiah's all this one I got to keep my eye on, because you do crazy aggressive.
he's
I'm going to
shifty.
have to withhold twice to get
Woo!
a diesel.
He's-
So at this point, I'm just.
But you
taking
can trade it in for $800, right? $800. You know, this is
What,
You're paying out?
if you trade in a 5 for a diesel, it only costs you like $800.
Yeah, so the problem.
I'm gonna have to do that twice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to withhold twice to make that
All
happen.
right. Well, I don't know what you're doing.
Well,
So I'm gonna take the 246.
So you're paying is the
I'm paying
that is the word that I'm looking for, which I already moved you forward. So that's good.
next.
The B&O, which is the blue guy.
Yeah, he's gonna upgrade one of these.
Boston?
The Baltimore.
Baltimore.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
That's your one. That's your
There
choice.
you
That's
go.
your thing. It goes like
What you
It can go in. It
it can go in several different directions.
It can go any orientation. It has 6
Which way
different
do you want?
orientations.
Which way do you want your extra little nub?
At this point,
Out here? I think that's illegal.
That's illegal.
that's illegal.
Is it though?
So you want?
There's no hex over
There's
there.
no hex over there.
You can tell because there's no line.
But it's
there.
not. It's not a. Gr-
It's
So
an
you
off-board
get
location. It's an
that
off. Okay.
one or this way?
Tim, stop arguing. It doesn't go there. I
don't know the rules.
In that
I
way?
look. You're not
Yeah.
Tim.
Chicken
I
foot
think
out then.
Well,
Chicken foot out.
this
Like,
way.
yeah.
Yeah, you get the extra nub one direction. and
2
you
days. Ugh.
There you go.
chose-
My God, that's a lot of money.
That's it. Well, it doesn't.
No,
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get more than a 5 out of it. Anything anyway. So 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's the best.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
5.
that's gotta be.
Oh,
bad.
there
That's
you go.
better.
That's better. Yeah.
It's like if you don't do New York twice, then I don't know
Yeah,
what's
so-
going on.
Yeah, you're right. I
Yeah.
the whole. Yeah. So 8,
That just
11,
happened. It's 25. I think.
25, 8,
Right.
11,
There's a 16, 4, and
12.
5.
So yeah,
20,
16, 4, and 5.
What did I say,
20 and 5.
25.
20 and 5.
25, and it
Can
pays.
I get a chart on that?
25 and it pays.
Is the peanut gallery telling me that I should have?
No, I don't. Nobody's watching.
Yeah, because it's such a crappy. feed.
Such a crap. I don't know. Just nobody's watching.
Yeah. That too.
The usual quality is anybody watching? No.
And
But this time also.
that's all it
still
does.
no.
Also no.
Next.
So the Beano went.
So you know.
C and O.
C&O.
They don't usually give us strategy. They just tell us when we do things like actively wrong.
Should have did something better.
I would have upgraded that instead, but
Oh, because you didn't actually.
yeah. What does that turn it into?
A 4.
So 4 instead of
You get an extra $1.
nah, whatever. I made the mistake.
I think the real response is let somebody else do the work. You upgraded this. You spent a lot of time thinking
I
about it.
really did. What was I thinking? I think I need a hard left it. Hard
Okay,
dip.
now... Obviously, you can't have any. There aren't any in here.
Yeah. Nope.
Towards Detroit?
Towards Detroit.
Right.
Detroit.
The
Okay.
idea is 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to be better than
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But now what?
And but with 5s, then I need to go through. And then I run my 4, which is actually probably better at this point here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it was what it was before 14.
10 and 4.
See, that's what I should have withheld.
Well, you get $14 a share now.
Yeah.
And your company gets $14. It gets $42.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's no point withholding at that point. So I'm going to pay... I only have 5 of these. So I get 70,
20. How much did we run for? 25.
14.
14.
Casino runs 14. So I get 70, and the company has 3, gets 42.
The what?
My stocks.
But then you get so many turns in a row. You get 2 turns in a row and a third pass. This is my favorite. This is my favorite company in the game. It just keeps crapping out. I really don't know what's going on. I also don't know if it's actually running.
Alright, so it is the Erie.
I wonder if this has been
So
frozen
you're
for
going to have to wait
ages.
till I get rid of one of those. To do your...
Oh, because you took the last 2?
Yeah.
There's
But,
only there's 3?
There's 3, but 4 is.
It barely
I have
matters
no
at
idea.
this point.
Well, I mean, I'm going to do that because this is garbage.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So I gotta get...
This turn. So, yeah, you're right. You got to do that.
Alright, I got to use my mulligan.
Okay.
You're going to leave some money so you can put a token. That's fair.
That way to burying. It doesn't matter. Well, that cost me $80.
That you suddenly have because of your money.
So instead of buying a train for all of the money... I
So now you can run for 8.
Yeah, so now Erie runs for 8. I have 5, so that's $40. $40. 25, 35, 40. Oops.
That's 8 into the company.
And then...
Oh, you're going to withhold?
Nope, sorry, that's me.
And then 8 into the company. And anybody else have any Eries?
No, why would anybody be...
Yeah, because it looked like garbage.
I didn't really realize it went that far. I thought it ran. Alright, so the Erie's done. It moves and flips.
I think I just cheated somewhere.
Okay. You should fix it.
I'm supposed to put $42. Do you see a stack of 42?
I don't think you took $42.
Because I don't see it there.
I'm pretty sure you didn't take it.
I don't see it there.
I don't think you took it.
You didn't take it. No. See,
I counted out a stack of... Maybe I just didn't
$42.
take it. I think I put it here.
Well, you have 40 and 2.
Are there any BMMs there? No. Right. I think that's what should happen.
Alright.
Well, I mean, you can see,
I don't see how I got that 42 over there. I do see how I got the 60.
because I don't know how you got any money in there because you bought 2 5 trains.
Right. That's $9.40, so I should have $60
$60
left, and I
There you
never
go.
withheld.
Yep, so there you go.
So it should be over here.
Alright, so PRR. It should...
I grab it and put it in the wrong spot.
I mean, why? I mean, it's farther from the train, but these are really good trains anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and put a token there.
I think you should put it there. Because...
Nobody else has tokens.
Oh. Well, see, I mean, the B&O can run
The
through
B&O
it,
can,
but it
the
can
B&O
get
can
there
run
anyway.
through, but then you and
Right.
he can't. So it's
Right.
like one person or the other.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, you can't stop the B&O from getting there.
I can't stop him from getting there. I
Yeah.
can
So
get him-
so
stop
right.
him.
I think that's right.
And then I have a 4 and a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I hate having trains that don't have a token that I need. Hitting that 3 times has to be
Yes.
there.
I have not built a tile. I should probably do that.
No, you put a token.
I just
Right.
tokened. And so my thought is, do I think I'm gonna get a diesel? Whatever. Can I get a straight? Well, let's give me a straight and a gentle, and then the greens. Sorry.
Yeah, I think this is a key phase in the game.
So I need to figure out.
You know, when you threw away those privates, we need them for the D's
Oh yeah, because it's dumb.
because of its dumbness.
And what's the rule on D's?
They
Just
run
as far as they
want.
can go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. They get tokened out. Everything's normal.
Right.
Nothing's doubled.
They just count everything they hit and they go.
I think I can get to there. I don't think I can get to Chicago. I guess the Gulf. The Gulf. Here's some things. All right. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it's got to be.
And I don't have a token there.
I think I've now hit the phase of the game where I wish I was not playing this.
Oh, it's still early, Tim.
It is early, but
It's still early
I can
into the
see
game.
I just
You can see the end.
well for me,
1, 2,
See, Tim gets the
I
same.
can't see a way to get a 6 or a D,
5.
so I'm running 2 5s,
1, 2,
or I'm dumping a train on somebody,
4,
which
5, 6.
doesn't seem likely either. So
Alright, this whatever. So 1.
Shawn has priority, right?
No,
You made him priority.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
sorry.
Tim, you're the one that put this evil on us.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right, both ends. That's actually a really good route for you.
Yeah. Well, so we'll do this as a 4. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20.
That's easy to remember.
So who is this?
PPR.
The PR.
And then that was that. So then I can, as long as I gotta hit one of my other tokens. So I gotta do something.
You can't.
I can't go in and I can't do
You
that.
can't do
I
that.
can't
It
do
has
that.
to come out this way, right? Because you've already used all the in and outs.
He doesn't use the out to the south.
Right.
Right. Yeah, that's the only one you can. You have to come out this way.
Because what I do? 1, 2, yeah. So that's all done. So
Right.
should I have to come out?
Right.
So
So that should be easy to figure.
That's just that.
Yeah,
Right.
I think so.
13, 15, 15 and 6, 21. So 41.
41. Right.
So I'm gonna bring my computer next time.
But I don't see
I think
honestly.
you should take that home and see if you can mess with it if you want.
Set on fire.
Yeah, alright, so 41. 41 times 5 is 200.
I don't see what you're going to do with a D route.
Yeah, it may not be any better. But I mean, it rusts some
It rusts out, but it rusts. I think running 2 trains might be worth more. Of course, it'll have 2 trains, but
We'll need 1 train for each of his 2 companies, so.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna run. So 41. So that's 205.
you're paying out.
I'm paying out. And I got 2 in
Most
there.
41?
So that's in
Uh-huh.
there. There's
Say 41?
Yeah. 82.
82.
92 in the company. 50, 75.
Should I just shuffle this backwards?
Yeah. Keep on shuffling. Alright.
Oh god, we have to do this again.
Same order.
Whatever that is. Oh, CPR goes back.
It
right?
did. It did.
Alright. You just ride it on back.
We have to keep playing this game.
For a little while longer.
For a little while longer, yeah?
Maybe I'll try to go bankrupt.
That's harder than you think sometimes.
Yeah.
It is. It can be. Well.
No, so you can withhold over the because you have enough stock value. That's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what was it? Was it CZ that you can't?
CZ, you can't go bankrupt.
Can't go bankrupt, but whenever you have forced by a train, you can't sell any stock. So you end up taking loans, which are really just exorbitant.
Right. You can't go through.
Oh, you're right. I can't. Oh, you guys are butts.
So you have 1 train.
You guys are butts. I have 1 train. Butts.
Yeah.
So it's got to be
Yeah. So
that
there's-
one,
yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
What is it? A 5?
It's a 4.
It's a 4.
So also just get that dit. But
So rather than upgrading that, maybe
I
just
can't.
upgrade this.
There again, can't upgrade that. There's too many lines that go into the
Oh,
ocean.
it's
the
this
same,
issue.
it's that same problem.
It's a Toledo issue.
Yeah. It's
See, these
We call that-
would, I think, in a later game,
They would be different, yes.
They would have a different.
They would.
They would
So
have a
it'd be
different
like a
pile.
T.
There would be something
Or a
that would
star or
allow
something
you to
to
upgrade
indicate that
yes.
you can't upgrade. Right?
So in 1822, they had some of these little things just kind of off the side.
They would probably put a K on it,
Yeah.
saying that it
I'd have-
terminates
yeah.
on a K.
In 22, yeah, there's little arrows that
They
come
got
off
the-
the side.
Just to allow, so they don't have to have a bunch of special tiles.
They don't have
Just-
any special rules.
But just so you can actually build there because it's legal.
Yeah.
yeah,
like, eh.
so I pay that out.
Yeah.
It's a route that
I'm-
doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I don't get anything.
Yes, screw you.
So I don't care what about it.
Okay, and I pay out 16 a share. And I am done. Oh, and the company gets some money. Company gets about $32. Oh lord. Okay, 80, 82, 76, B&M.
B&M is next.
Yes.
All right, give me the B. If there's another B.
There's 2 B's. There's a B for each of you. Turn it 60 degrees. Try it again.
It just doesn't work.
You can't do it. I'm telling you, you just can't do it.
It's impossible.
All right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 32. Man, what a pile of poo.
Yeah, that's trash, Tim.
What I should do is, but I at this point I don't think I need to worry about that. So, 32, which I pay. So 32 times. Let's put this at 32 because it's going to stay roughly that.
192.
192.
And Jeremiah gets some money.
32.
Do you have any ones over there?
5
5 ones.
in the bank. 5 ones. And then my company has 4, and I have 2. Now we have fewer ones.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
Give me 2 ones from that bank. I'll put a 10 in here. That's.
I ain't
So
giving
I
you
got
none.
202. I paid 192. And then how much goes into the bank? 3 of those shares. So that's